So I'm back again. Welcome back to another show. And tonight I'm doing a live watch along. And this is the biggest game of the season for Newcastle United. And we're playing Brighton over Albion at the Amex. And again, Fulham lost last night against Leeds, so they done us a favour, which I think is great. But we've got to take the chances which come our way. So we cannot mess this up in it. But are we going to take advantage? Probably not, but we'll see. I want 100 people watching this live before the kickoff. That's what I want to see. That's a crack. Let's roll, people. And if you like the video, smash the like up. And please subscribe if you are new. I've got 564 people subscribing to my channel already. Not just in Newcastle fans, but fans over the country. And also, I'd like to say a big hello to people from America, Australia, Asia country. And if you up early to watch this game, well, all I can say to you guys is good luck to you because we're going to get beat. So my advice to you guys living in Japan or America or Australia, either stay in bed or just go on the beach and have some piccoladas because we are going to get absolutely beat and eat like. So please subscribe if you are new and smash the likes up. And I've got some comments here already. And keep it at tune said, my boy Joe Litton starts again. Yeah, okay. You must be sitting on a hill and made on money for this appearance. Wow. Graham Potter's a fan of Joe Linton now as well, mind. Say that he's the danger. Wow. I don't know what Graham's been drinking, but it doesn't bode well. But there you go. And I've got Keep It Up 2. What's your first name? Keep It Up 2. Give us your first name, mate. And hope you're well. I'm absolutely fine. Did a brilliant stream with Mike, the Brighton fan, earlier on. So please have a watch for that one when you get a chance. Paul, evening lads. Hope you're okay. Chipaz, again, no intent from Booster in the game. Zero striker starting yet. Players the sack of shite up front. Please for Miran and Kriar back. But for me, it's asking for them to get injured. That's what it is, basically. Do you know what I mean? I've thought about that. People are going to say, oh, wow, it's great to see them back. But Bruce just doesn't give a toss. He just brings them in to get them injured. There you go. Dom, even to you again, my guy. Will you okay? Say hi to your lovely wife, Lily. Even John and Paul. Paul will be here very, very soon. Dom, so many chances so far to get out of this. Well, the problem is, Dom, we have so many chances. We're not attacking them. That's the thing. Here, David. Oh, he's okay. Love positivity, John. Wow. And then keep it to our gone for a 1-0 win or 0-0 or 3-1 defeat. Had done, mate. And it's Jason. Yay! You did say, didn't you? Say he's going to change it up, didn't you, Az? You know what I mean? But listen, I'll get you subscribed later, Az, mate. You know what I mean? So make sure you remind us I'll subscribe to your channel later, Az. So be cool. So got some good content there. So yeah. So I cannot believe, again, I agree with Chip Az at the end of the day. I agree with him saying that he's got no intent for a win and neat, which I think is a shame. And I've got Jake here. Now then, lads, let's have a win and neat. Jake, keep supporting us, my guy, and you'll be absolutely fine. So it's now 25 minutes past 7. Just watching a cracking game between Swansea and Cardiff City now. Both teams are giving it a real go. Cardiff are winning by a goal and nil, but Swansea having so many chances, they really are. And it looks like Cardiff's going to win the game. Mick McCarthy's doing a great job there. And he's turned that club around, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean? It's all about a new manager bounce. And unfortunately, we ain't got that. Again, Michael slapping the face for Murphy and Carroll. Duo starts yet again. I'll watch the game, but amen, cough, cough, IPTV. Cool. And who's starting? I'll get up in the set. And even everyone, even to Thomas. Without further ado, I'm going to get up my team lineup if I can just get it up there. That's not the one. There you go. That's the lineup. Wow. He did say that he's going to make 2 changes, didn't he? Emil Kraft has dropped, which I think is great. Ryan Creeler comes back in at the team. The problem is he fit? That's what we need to know. He did not look fit to me when he came on the pitch last week against Villa. He still, it didn't look right, you know what I mean? But, and apart from that, and Miggy coming back, which is great at the team, but is he fit though? Is he that fit? Do you know what I mean? Why isn't Jacob Murphy starting? Yeah? Why isn't Richie starting? Yeah? And there's even rumours as well that Sean Longstaff could even start as well. And at the minute, it's a sub. Why isn't Matty starting? What has he done? What did he do? What has he done to upset Bruce? I know they had an argument, but how, man? Something ain't right there, you know. So, wow. I mean, I'm glad in a way Gale is down to the subs bench because he has been playing really well. But that's not his fault, man, because the fact is he hasn't been playing well. He has been scoring goals. Yeah? I just cannot believe it, man. Great to see Dorrit back in the team. He's in the team. Retain it. I was going to go through the comments here as well. Paul's an effing region of that goddamn team again. Paul, I will be 100%, man. You become on the setting. Dom, wifeless and kidless. I thought that was your wife there, man. I thought that was your wife. I mean, you know what I mean? Sorry, man. But I thought that was your lovely wife. And got GS as well. Now, do you feel Miggy being rushed in? I think he has seen that. Yeah, I think he has. Keep smashing the likes up on my videos and subscribe if you are new. Yeah, I'll agree with you there. Gia, Kawhi Miggy's starting, but it's the injured. Jonathan, hope you're okay, my guy. Thanks for coming on. With Paul, Bruce doing what he normally does and threw players under the Sodom bus. Hey, he has. You got something to say about that, my guy. Let's be real. And Tom said, Miggy, Chibbaz, I think for me it was here where everyone's playing because I have no one else, which is throw Murphy under the bus. Jacob Murphy could have to play on the wing. He can even play as a 10 if needs to be. I think Jacob Murphy would be fantastic as a 10 role. You know what I mean? He's done absolutely nothing wrong. You know what? My advice to Jacob Murphy is, if you get a chance, Jacob, get yourself away in the summer, mate. Go to a club, you're going to be appreciated. Maybe go back to Norwich City if they get promoted. They get promoted and they'd love to get you back on the free as well. You're a fan favourite, and if Norwich come after you, Jacob, get yourself back to Norwich, mate, because you've got some guaranteed games. You know what I mean? Shelby for Sean tonight to be wow. And Eric, even John, hope you're well. I'm not watching that neat, mate. You know how I think it will go. I'm watching the boxing instead. I'm done with Bruce. Wow, enjoy the boxing, mate. You get some cracking actions there. I cannot wait for the Billy Joe Saunders Canelo fight. That'd be a hell of a fight, man. Who's going to win that one? For me, I cannot call it, but Canelo is in a different league every single time. So, hey, class that. I enjoy watching Canelo fights. So, and just go on to the next comment. Dorrit is underrated player. Yes, he is indeed. I think his quality is that Willock up front again, and it looks like it. I'd rather see him as a 10 role with a 4-2-3-1. And I've got Michael Gay Bruce just putting all the pressure on Miggy by starting, and I totally agree. If he's not fit, don't play him. Do you know what I mean? And Murphy off the bench as an impact player, I'd rather see him starting. And I got Paul again. This is going to be effing shite show. I totally agree. Yeah, do smash the likes up on my video and subscribe if you're new. And for me personally, if you look at the front three, Joe Layton only scored 1 goal. Miggy scored a couple this season. And Ryan Fiesa only scored once this season as well. We have got problems up front, or weak up front. We definitely weak in midfield. What does John Joe Shelby want? To have a starting berth. Yeah? This guy, I'll get a shot of him. I'll sell him for as much as he can next summer, in the summer, because this guy ain't good enough. Yeah? And let's be real about it. Everyone knows in the chat, John Joe Shelby ain't good enough for Newcastle. He talks to it, he walk the walk, he cannot talk the talk. Yeah? And for me, simply not good enough. Yeah? And I'm kind of sick of it. Isaac Hayden, listen, he does the job. He's a decent player, but he's not an outstanding player for me. Do you know what I mean? So he does what he says exactly says on the tin, breaks up the player. but he's got to produce it. I need like more and more and more. Jake, only a win or doing I need. A draw is absolutely no good. Then Steve Bush can say, wow, 4 games unbeaten, man. 4 draws. Yeah, wow. It's Quillen. 4 is good for like a win, a draw, and 2 losses for me. Billy Joe will have to outbox Canelo for 12 runes, John, and I don't see that happening. I don't either. Canelo is in a league of his own. It's like Canelo is Real Madrid and Billy Joe, with the great respect, is like Man United, maybe. Do you know what I mean? But if he wins it, wow, well done to him. So that is the Newcastle team lineup. And I'm going to go straight on to the Brighton team's lineup, if I just get this up a second. So that team again looks weak. I swear to God that Steve Bruce is picking that team so he gets the sack. Oh, absolutely swear to God. And there's the Brighton team lineup there. And it looks like he's going to play a 4. He'll probably play 3 centre-halves, I think, by the looks of it, because Ben White, Lewis Dunk, I'll go further than that, Veltman. It looks like it could be 4-4-2 or could even be 3 at the back. But I talked to Mike earlier on, and he's really like this guy, Bizuma. He looks a decent holding midfielder. He does the simplest of things. He's a decent player. He cleans the tackle, breaks up the player, and does the simple things. Gross, cracking player. He can pass the ball and he can make things happen. He's the playmaker. Amnalana, quality. I think he's a decent lad. Injuries is playing him up a bit, but hey, when he does play, he is on it. Daniel Welbeck, he's going to play alongside Mopai. They're going to have 2 up front, and they're really going to go for it. Really, really well. The one guy I'm pleased is not playing in it. Yeah, and it's called Lamptey. Yeah, Taka Lamptey. The guy is going to be destined for the top. Destined for the top, him. Do you all know what he did in the first game? It's in Genesis Park now. Second game in the season. First home game. He absolutely destroyed us. From minute 1 to minute 90, ASM did not fancy it at all whatsoever. He went off after 32 minutes. People said he was injured, but I don't believe that for a second. He just could not cope with Lamptey. Lamptey had us on toast that day. He was definitely a 9 out of 10 that night. A 9 out of 10. And that's just for the first half, man. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I just think now, I mean, the more I look into this game, the more I look at it, then the more we're going to get beat. I just look at Newcastle's fixtures he left to come. We've got to play Spurs, Burnley, West Ham, Liverpool, Arsenal, Leicester, Man City, Sheffield United, Fulham. Are we seriously going to win another game under this fool manager? I don't think he will. How man? Going to Eric, Longstaff and Shelby. Murphy should have started instead of Miggy. Tiny cars. I don't believe he can be match fit already. Carroll should have started, in opinion. I do. He should have started the Andy Carroll. You know what I mean? For me, he should have started a game like this. James, give me one good reason why Shelby should be starting. If this Hollywood passes were 100% accurate every game, then keep him. But why should he be in a team like this now? Do you know why he is? Because he's Bruce's favourite. He does not upset Shelby. Shelby don't get dropped. Because he knows if he gets dropped, he will get upset and kick on the stink. Do you know what I mean? That's why he's in the team. Under Rafa Benitez, right, John Joe Shelby will not be in the team. He'll be gone. Because Rafa do not rate him at all. Go back to the tactics on Brighton. I did say they're going to play 4-4-2. They're playing 3 at the back. 3-5-2. I think they've got some cracking players there, Brighton. Don't forget, Leandro Trossard. He's quality. He's a quality player as well. And we're playing 4-3-3. With Ryan Fraser as a false number 9. Wow. There you go. You got Andy Carroll. You got Dwight Gill, centre forwards. Yeah, he's playing Fraser as a false number 9. I got a tweet off Rosie. God bless her. And I'm going to put on to the manager's comments. And here we go.
Play, and then we have to be brave in terms of playing our game. And, opportunity do you feel Fulham's result last night has given you, and how crucial is it that you take it?
Well, look, it helps the situation, but as I've said many times, it's your accumulation of points over a season. But certainly, it's a big game. There's no denying the big game for both clubs tonight, and one that we've come here to try and win if we possibly can.
Do you feel that your players are sensing a real opportunity now on the back of the Fulham result last night?
No, I think we see an opportunity because we play a game against a team that we, in any game in the Premier League, is an opportunity to try to take 3 points. That's how you should see it. At the same time, the opponent's looking at it the same way. For us, we don't worry too much about what other people do. You can't control that. So just focus on ourselves, focus on what we need to do, and then do our best.
Big game for both, as you say. With what momentum, Steve, do you feel you're going into this tonight?
Well, I think we've played okay over the last few weeks. We had a terrible December and January, and slowly but surely we're getting back to the levels which are acceptable for us. And we've gone unbeaten in the last 3, but we need to take draws into wins at this stage of the season.
You're a point better off than Newcastle. Is the greater pressure here and now on?
There you go. He said it's going to be difficult, and he also said accumulation of points. This manager, I swear to God, he needs to go. Accumulation of points. What does he mean by that? Is he not playing for a flipping win or something? Or is he scared having a real go? I'll tell you something. We lose this game tonight. He's got to go now. There he is.
How big a boost is it having Miguel Almiron back tonight?
Well, it's vital that you have your big players fit and available, and certainly Miggy over the last couple of years has been outstanding for us. So we're delighted to see him back in contention and back on the pitch.
There's a lot of talk from both managers about the aftermath of that defeat for Fulham and what knock-on effect that.
Right, okay. So you heard what Steve Bruce said, accumulation of points. Could someone please tell me this accumulation of points? Is he just going to play for draws? Is he not going to go for a win? Or is he going to go there not to get beat? Jesus Christ, this manager, I swear to God, he needs to go if you lose then eat. What can I say? Right, got cheer again. If it's a draw, I should just see the gap increase to 3 points and won't sack this until it's too far too late. Jack, I totally agree, mate. And you see, this owner is getting worse and worse and flipping worse, man. It is a joke. And I've got Thomas, how does she ever get in the team? I don't understand. Keeping the team, I say, possible 4-3-3. There may be a multi-Welbeck and a land in attack. Jake, what does Cow have to do to get a start? Probably have to sleep with Steve Bruce, unfortunately. And Sam, honestly, we won't score on any similar stats. Playing for a draw, like I said last night, and Fulham lost. And Thomas, shite my ears. I think I'll be sick, so will I, Thomas, to get beaten and eat. Please keep smashing the likes up on my channel, yeah, and subscribe if you are new. It'd be much appreciated. Thanks very much. Jason, accumulation of points. Love using that line, doesn't he? Yeah, hopefully, accumulation of points. That's what he loves, yeah? Michael, why can't Bruce at least sound confident when answering the question? He doesn't sound confident, does he? Michael, well, I get Paul on in about 10 minutes of time. He's going to have a right rant, I'm telling you, before the kickoff. Do you know what I mean? I can't be bothered with listening to Graham doing this because he talks a lot of shite. He really does. Can't be bothered. Benno, I can spell the shite is coming out of the scrub. Yeah, I don't like listening to Bruce anymore. He depresses this manager. I just hate him. Hate is a word I don't use, but I do hate him. But hate with descent of time. Thomas, please no more, John. Switch it off, cabbage. Switch it off, mate. There you go. So, I got Rosie on here. I feel for Newcastle fans. 2-1 to Brighton. Welbeck and Mopai and Joe Linton is going to be on the goal sheet. Well, let's hope you're wrong. And James, warn me before Paul comes on so I can turn the headphones down. Yeah, I will do. I'll let you know, mate. I'll let everyone know that it's on this way. A friggin' plank of wood has more sense than Brucey. Yeah? Wow. And I've got Benno. Paul is the new True Geordie Newcastle. I'll tell him that in a minute, man. I've got Badia Basim. Hey, you suck. Right. Do you know what, mate? Use or blot. sorry, I can't have that. I can't have people come on me chat and say that, you know. I don't know if you guys seen it as well, but that guy's being blocked. I can't have him having on me chat. Not on my Watchalong. There's no way. You know, any abusive words come on me channel, any bad mouth, anyone that comes cocky, I'm sorry, you get no chance. You are done. D-O-N-E. Done. Simple as that. So, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know what that guy's coming on and calling me suck. Yeah, really? I think he's from America. He'd be better off being in bed. Do you know what I mean? Howie. So, can't have that. Yeah, Paul, that's exactly what I'm doing, mate. End of the day, right, I don't go around using abusive words to anyone. I respect them. If I don't like them, I still keep it real. Do you know what I mean? Howie. You know what I mean? I respect them and be civil. Simple as that. Then also, some people on social media wouldn't say it to your face for me. They wouldn't. They wouldn't even dare. They wouldn't even dare. Because I'll tell you something now. If they did that, oh, man. Try to do that to poor man. The guy's 6'5", and I tell you what, you said out the poor, you're not cute. And Jason John, you need to block Boosie. He is abusive. Listen, I don't mind Steve Bruce coming on, like, you know, he's banter. I know you can't take the guy seriously, like, but he is banter, and he always says some nice things to us. I'll give him that. There you go. So yeah, keep smashing the likes up, guys, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel because I need to improve and improve and improve, and that's all I can say. So, I mean, he said about Miggy as well. He said it's good to be back, blah, 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 yeah, but he ain't match fit. You know what I mean? Great managers such as Arsene Wenger, Alex Ferguson, George Graham, or even Bobby Robson, they will not bring back players from an injury until they come from the substitutes bench. And yes, absolutely spot on. So, yeah, just don't need it, man. And I totally agree. I got Jake blocked faster than Murphy started. Oh, do you know what it is, Jake? I'm not having people being abusive on me chat. There's absolutely no way. It ain't acceptable. You know why? Because I couldn't do that to people. Do you know what I mean? Listen, I do get a lot of stick on social media. That's the name of the game. I get it. But if they come abusive, I'll block them. And if they don't want to have a decent conversation, I just won't say no. Do you know what I mean? I had someone the other day, right? Accrington Stanley's just spent $5 million on a training facility, right? So I said my piece. Someone came on and said, yeah, but Accrington Stanley ain't bigger than Newcastle. And he told us to jog on. I tell you what, mate. No, mate. You effing jog on. Do you know what I mean? Don't you dare talk to us like that. I'm in a decent conversation. You know what I mean? However, Joe Lynn told us to jog on. You know? There you go. And Bello just realised riveting, starting Booze out. Yeah, then he goes and plays Fierce as a number 9. Wow. And Sam don't intend to win there at all. What Boozy has said. Do you know what it is, Chibbas? I'm getting sick of this guy. I'm telling you, because this manager is an absolute fraud, and he is doing his best to get himself the sack. Yeah, he wants to deliberately lose games so he can get out. And Andrew Wood, unlucky today on your game. What happened, John? Oh, it's just some clown called us you suck, so I just blocked him, mate. I can't have that on me chat. There's no way. I can't have abusive people come on me chat and try to make my channel look bad. I ain't having it. Do you know what I mean? But that's why I've got 11,000 people, followers on Twitter. I've got 564 people liking, subscribing to my channel. Maybe he's a Mackham. Who cares? So, what do you think the score's going to be today? And for me, I'm going to say 2-0 to Brighton because I just don't think we're going to get there to win. And Jason Luke John alone, he's a legend. Deserves nothing but great respect. Thanks very much, my guy. Cheers, you've got respect for me as well. And I love to see Claire Williams come on me chat. So I just say hello to us. And I just love teasing her because I just said that I still want her cat called Snowy. And he's a lovely cat. But she still won't let us have him. And I said, Tog Mag 007, Top Man John, keep it going. Thanks so much. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, my guy, you know. And Paul, what's the F your pick? He knows. just watching when Newcastle beat Brighton 2-1 back in 2017 in Rafa's years. Mo Jams got a fluke equaliser, yeah, and Josep Perez scored a winning goal. Do you know what? I would have took a point that day. I would have definitely taken a point that night. You know, it would have been okay, cool. But when Perez scored that goal, I thought, for me, that's when he was going up. So come on, Paul, hurry up, mate. It's quite late. And when he does come on, I'm going to have to warn a lot of people and just say, wow, he's going to go on one. So I got Paul, Tino to the tune. Yeah, I hope you're right, kid. I hope you're right. And I got a Bristol City fan coming and Ruda saying, yeah, poor result. Pearson got his tactics wrong the day. Callas Angels accumulated in the game first goal because there was no organisation for the free kick. And Callas would have done that. Yeah, he's a decent player. I do like him. Came from Chelsea, by the way. John, would you give me a shout out on the first game of my Yeah, if you give David McGaglan at NFC TV a shout out and also follow his YouTube and on his Twitter account as well, Davey Rockets is his name. Keep it a tune, and that's my guy, 25th 2017. Last time beat Brighton. That's a shocking, absolutely shocking. Totally agree. Paul stopped off like Butchers, he'll be back soon. Brazilian sausages, babies, man. 3-1 to Brighton. Jake 2-1 to Toon. Yeah, 1-0 to Newcastle. There's a lot of positivities coming here, like, you know, and Chabaz fly Butchers today. Yay! And you know what? I thought Miguel around something like 24, 25. He's not, he's 27. 27 years old, Miggy. I just hope that he plays the full 90. If he's fit, playing the full 90, because the guy can make things happen. Yeah. There's one player I want to mention as well in the lineup, it's Paul Dummett. I do love that guy. He's my left back. He's definitely my left back because the guy is absolutely fantastic. He puts his body on the line. He's 30 years old. He's so experienced, and he's an unsung hero at Newcastle United. And I don't know how many years left he's got on his contract, but they better tie him down and give him a life contract because this guy is going to play centre half for Newcastle United. And for me, I think he should be captain for the club because he knows the club and he puts his body on it. He understands what Newcastle United is all about. And I just hope he stays at the end of the season. Just to get drilling in now, just doing his drills. Don't know what he's doing. But he better be up fit and eat. So, and I've got James again. Thomas has been great. He's low and players 100% full of shirt. That's the shirt. That is the shirt. That's the left back and my future captain. Jake, mate, I was positive before we play at Fulham and won. I felt positive about this as well. Well, Jake, I hope you're all right, mate. I really do hope you're correct. Lily is joining tomorrow night for the first stream. Do you know what it is, David? I wish your stream every success, my friend. And I just hope that you get 100 people, 100 subscribers first. And just keep going. It's not all about how many subs you get. It's all about the quality of your content. You know, my advice to you is do 2 streams a day and you will be fine. I used to do 3 streams a day. I was told not to do it. Yeah, so it's still another 11 minutes to go for a kickoff. And do you know what? I don't feel confident. I really don't. Don't feel confident enough because we're going to get absolutely beaten. We're not going to get thrashed, but I tell you something, it doesn't look great. So, yeah, I'm off to Newcastle tomorrow afternoon. I'll be there for about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll be there for 2 weeks. And I'm going to make an announcement tomorrow. What's going to happen? But maybe tomorrow's, maybe it's on Monday. But it's very emotional, no? Very, very emotional. So, yeah, going back to what David said, Lily's joining him tomorrow night. Lily, she came on me chat and she's absolutely amazing. Lily, if you listen to me chat, come and join us, right? And just say hello to us. And, you know, if you'll come back on my channel, then you're welcome to let us know. If we'll do the player ratings, let us know. you want to have a chat about the game, let us know. And James, the 3-0 earlier in the season still haunts us. Do you know what? That game, it should have been 6. That is a poor performance. Not even one shot on target. And ASM got substituted after for half an hour, something like that, because Lamptey hadn't tucked him in his back pocket that day. Had him in his back pocket. Let's be real about it. And try and get Paul's come on in a minute. It's 10:08. And he's tweeted out there. He's tweeted, and he basically said, "What the hell does Jacob Murphy has to do to get in a starting place?" And another one, John. It's right to what Solomon said. He says no strikers, only 5 goals from our front 3 players in tonight's team. That remains a worry. It really remains a worry, man. I mean, the club has gone flipping backwards. And I said this before. We're not a forward-thinking club anymore. And I'm going to say it once, I'm going to say it again. Rafa Benitez, Kevin Keegan, and Sir Bobby Robson would not take this current team 17th. There's absolutely no way they'd take this team 17th. Because that team would have got us in the top 8. Real talk. On a different manager, a quality manager, that team gets us top 8. And if you agree with this, just tell us. If I'm wrong or right. If I'm right, thanks very much. If I'm wrong, I accept it as well. So, Chibas, I expect 2-0 to Brighton and a weak performance like the manager. Speaking beforehand, this manager, he doesn't inspire your confidence, doesn't he, man? He just doesn't. You like that pick? Yeah, I do as well. And Andy Ruda, when's Paul come on? He should be on in the next couple of minutes or so. You know, I sent him the link, and he should be on in the next couple of minutes in time. So I think he's getting the kids sorted out first, and then he'll come on. And I'm sure his partner will give him a team talk to tell him to come South Doon before coming on. And my advice to you guys is watching the chat. Have your hands over your ears or your headphones because he is going to let rip. Doesn't bother us. He's going to let rip. So please smash your likes up to the video and subscribe if you are new. And please leave a comment in the sections down below. And talking about Paul. There he goes. Paul, how are you doing? Paul, how are you doing? You having a good day?
I was until I saw that team, aye.
Wow. Let me just go through the quick comments very quickly. Okay, quickly. I've got Amu said, Cardiff won South Wales Derby, John. Did I see it? I saw bits of it for the last 3 minutes of it. Cracking game. Johnson have won that. They had the chances as well. Even to Steve, are we okay? Paul, currently punching an inflated boost all a minute to let off some steam. Right. Paul, I looked at that team, right? Yeah. He said he made 2 changes, right? He's done 2 changes. But my worry is he's bringing Makudo and Miggy. Great to have Miggy back. However, are they playing with an injury though?
Where's the striker?
Exactly. There's no striker. Exactly.
What's the point of playing Fraser to put crosses in and he's not going to, you know, it's stupid. It makes no sense. What's the point of putting any crosses in tonight? Because it just makes no difference. It's absolutely pointless. That team lineup is just saying, right, we're going to sit back and play for a point and see if we can catch them on the break. I mean, Miggy's not going to be 100% fit. Why wasn't he starting on the bench? Come on with 20 minutes left. You know, come on with 20 minutes left when they're tired and go for it.
Yeah, and also, why isn't Murphy starting?
Well,
why?
You tell me. You tell me, because I've got no idea. I mean, I don't know what that kid has to do to get a start. I really don't. It's absolutely pathetic.
Yeah. And I'll go further than that as well. I said earlier on about half an hour ago, I said, if Jacob Murphy, my advice to Jacob Murphy, if I was his agent, I say, look, Jacob, son, you're not going to get a team in first in Newcastle. Go back to Norwich City. They're coming up next season. They're a forward-thinking club. Get yourself away back to Norwich. Get a 4-year deal. You'll be a first teamer. Would you blame him?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Nah. I'll go back to Norwich, mate. That's my advice to him. Go back to Norwich. I see this completely. I get the impressions you wanted Murphy from the start. Paul did. Tom, even John and Paul. Hope you okay, Tom. Surely Bruce has to go if you lose. He has to go anyway. Thomas, yes, Paul does. Go there. Joe Linton on the right wing. Fears in the middle. We go on the left wing. I don't get it at all. Great, isn't it? Great, isn't it? Joke. Cleveland Steamer. And now I've got Bruce has invented a split false 9 com number 10. Do you know what it is? I just don't get it anymore. I just don't get it anymore. No. I don't.
It's like it's like he's winding us up, isn't it? He just week in, week out. I mean, he doesn't put a team out to win a game. I mean, how bad is it that we can't put a team out to beat Brighton? This is Brighton.
It's not Real Madrid.
Honestly, man.
You know what I mean? It's Chris. I mean, I've got Chip. Said so. Effed off this team like effing pathetic. And Steve Murphy and Carroll should be in the starting 11.
Yeah.
And you know what it is, Paul, right? I mean, I watched the Steve Bruce interview just now, right? And I just not feeling the confidence at all whatsoever. He is asked, he said about accumulation of points.
I know, I heard that, and I'm like, I mean, this is what just boards me to think that he's playing for a draw, because he's talking about this accumulation of points. So is now in the end of the season, every game going to be about just getting a point? What? You know, because it's not going to do, John. It's not going to be good enough. I know Fulham lost last night. Leeds did us a massive favour. But we have to remember that the gap is still only 2 points, right? And even if we get a point tonight, it's 3 points. We've got a terrible goal difference. I know there's only 2 goals in it at the minute. But our next few games, our goal difference could take an absolute hammering, right? So we need to make sure that we switched on from the off. And I just don't think this is a team that's going to get us a result tonight. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we're sitting here at full time saying, oh, you know, we're 5 points clear of relegation, because I think that's, for me, you know, a lot of people are going on like saying, oh, you know, a point will be a good result down here. You know, I'm sorry, it's not.
No, it's not.
Because if we get 3 points, that puts us 5 in front of Fulham. That will knock Fulham's confidence. Thinking, oh God, we're 5 points behind them now and 4 behind Brighton. Yeah. You know, but if we only get a point, there's still only 1 win in this. You know, so we are not out of the crap.
We're not. Not at all, mate. Not at all. And you know what it is, right? I mean, I look at that team again, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling to see where the goal's going to come from. And not just the goals. Where's the creativity going to come from?
You know, it's a team to sit back, isn't it? It's not a team to. I mean, he's sticking with this 4-3-3, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't understand it. You know, play it to the player's strengths who you've got available. Play 4-2-3-1. You know, like you know, my team selection. I had Murphy on the right, Fraser on the left, and I had Sean Longstaff in the number 10 role. And I had Carroll up front. You know, put some balls into the box. You know, create some chances. Carroll will go for headers. Sean Longstaff's good from the edge of the box. We know he is. And you've also got Willock powering forward. You know, him alongside Hayden would have been ideal. Hayden can sit back. Willock can do the box-to-box stuff. And, you know, he can pick up any scraps in the box that Carroll and Longstaff don't get. And you've also have the ability of Murphy and Fraser cutting in, who are both 2-footed, who can cut in and shoot. But Steve Bruce he just doesn't go for it.
No, totally agree. I got Paul there. Where's the Longstaff, for Christ's sake? Well, I tell you something. Not sure. Oh, they're not going to play for Bruce ever again. Jake, I agree. Arnold to the shot, push Hayden in the back 5. If he does that, I'm sorry. I'll switch it off. Paul, about 4 minutes. It's a 3-5-2 formation for Brighton. We've already done. And Paul said, totally agree. You know what it is? You're right. I mean, the fact of the matter is, right, it seems to me that I'm confused and they just don't seem to care. They don't seem to care. And even the players know that themselves.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we may get it wrong. We may get lucky tonight and they may play well and we may win. But, you know, I just think the way we've been playing, especially if Brighton get an early goal, if Brighton play like they played against Southampton, we are in trouble.
I know. Or Leicester, home first half against Leicester.
But they've played well all season. It's just that they haven't had an out-and-out goal scorer. You know, if they'd had a man who can put, you know, 15 goals away a season, they'd be higher up the table, and we all know that.
Yeah, you're right there. Totally agree. We're kicking on Sky, kicking off on time tonight.
Yes. Are you live on Sky, are you?
Live on Sky, baby.
So we're right on bang, whoosh. So we'll know when goals go in straight away if there's any goals going.
Exactly, man. I've got look, lads, I feel positive, but not because of Booster's tactics. It's because Booster is way luckier than Brighton as a whole. It's more lucky, really so lucky. I've got Dave, so Paul, I need to speak to you about the logo made for me channel. Just heard your message, will do me one.
Okay.
And I'll go on to James, Joelinton, 1 goal in previous 30 games, make 3 goals in the previous 60 games. Wishful thinking, Paul. Brighton are good football inside, just missing a Wilson or Watkins.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, I watched your channel last night with PD on the press conference action.
Yeah.
Wicked. Absolutely wicked.
Cheers, man.
Absolutely. I mean, when you said that you're talking about waffling again, I just laughed. Because I knew I was coming.
Yeah.
Go on.
It was just, and then I hope you didn't mind us mentioning when Chip has said, "Oh, had your announcement was going to be we're in trouble
Oh,
here."
Yeah, just found over the top.
How much space was he in there?
Exactly. Where's Manquillo, though?
Yeah, we're getting sucked in again. I mean, Manquillo, he's marking Danny Welbeck there, isn't he?
Yeah.
But there's nobody tracking back. I mean, who's playing right wing? Who should be tracking back?
Exactly. Where's the defense? Where is the defense?
You know, if Brighton are going to open us up like that, oh my God. First Premier League start for him, I know. Do you know, they've got some decent players, mate. They really have.
I like that Busuma. I like the Busuma in the midfield. I like Lamptey as well. Luckily,
Trossard's a good player as well.
Yeah, I totally agree. If Lamptey was playing it, he would have absolutely tucked Dummett in his back pockets to neat like.
Yeah, Lamptey's a clever little way. He ripped us at St James's, didn't he?
He's a 9 out. I gave him a 9 out of 10, and that's just for the first half performance. ASM did not fancy him whatsoever.
No, I noticed how different my camera is tonight. By the way, we're sitting downstairs. I'm on a webcam, but I'm on my new MacBook Pro laptop. It's so better.
You got the Apple Mac Pro?
Yeah, MacBook Pro, yeah.
Nice.
Not a brand new one, just a couple of years old, but it's absolutely spot on. Like,
I know.
Moves everything so much smoother.
And smooth, isn't it? Smooth, man. The back midfield, though, got to keep James's game. Boosters 10th manager and 13 year after Ashley. That tells us everything they need to know.
Brighton hell.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
no.
Should have scored.
Not being funny, right?
We've been opened up here twice already. Not even 4 minutes gone.
Not, man.
Look at that. I mean, where is the defending?
I'm not being funny. If they cut the ball back to Mopai was screaming.
Right, he could have just left it. Mopai's got a tap in.
We are absolutely getting ripped a good one.
Well, that's 2 chances.
Time, mate.
It's his first Premier League start. He's had 2 chances within the first 3.5 minutes.
Again.
Yeah. Offside, I think. No, he's played it on.
We're not pressing at all, Paul.
It's as we thought, John. We're just sitting back, letting them have the ball.
We're sitting back. And I think someone said in the chat, when is Hayden going to make it a 5 at the back?
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be long coming if this keeps going, I tell you. First 4 minutes and it's been absolutely hideous. Absolutely hideous.
Hey, Paul, real talk. This is coming from a Bristol City fan, right? And he is absolutely spot on. I'm going to get up there now. Could be a batter in here, and he is absolutely right. Chip has this lad could be first class.
Brighton's won 1 game at home all season until we turn up. Tell me. Jesus, man.
This doesn't look good, does it?
This could be a long night, John. This could be a long night.
I know. Yeah, I've got Jake as well. What he looked like League 2 side, which is boosters level. Jake. That Brighton midfield 5 turn into front 4 when they are on attack, looking to contain and battle Newcastle defence. See, look, we think they know they can exploit that.
Mm-hmm. Of course they can. Look at this 2-on-1 again. My God.
It's just
They've got an extra man all the time. All the time.
every single time.
That's all they have to do, John, is just pass it around and they'll just pass around us. Because Steve Bruce wouldn't change formation.
Look good, B. This does look good. We are going to get a good one in a minute, I'm telling you.
He just doesn't forward think, Steve Bruce. He just thinks, right, we'll play the same tactics, you know, despite the fact that he's playing with different players who, you know, would probably respond better to a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, we haven't done it, man. And this is a good point there. Kim and Toon, shall we get all drunk now so we can get enjoy the night? I haven't drunk in 3 years, but Bruce makes me want a drink. Do you know all it is, right? I always say this all the time. If you live in Japan, if you live in Australia, if you live in America, just stay in bed, will you? Please stay in bed. You're going to get absolutely ripped a good one and eat. I'm telling you. Chevy already getting around in central mid. Absolutely right.
Yeah, he is. Hey, you never know though. It might be a bad start this week, and you know we might come good further on in the match rather than start well and go to pot.
Exactly. But going back about 2 minutes ago, the Blacker made a good set. Oh, here we go again. He got down well.
I think it was further in the corner. It was a goal, to be honest, but it was difficult, wasn't it? Because the ball was coming across him. But it's like a training session this first 6 minutes.
Unbelievable. Exactly. So Brighton in a minute. We just haven't got going at all. What do you expect?
And Brighton's confidence is only going to grow. You know what I mean?
Exactly. There we go.
Corner.
Yeah, cross, man. You know what it is, right? It's just getting those balls in. The thing is, Paul, if you're going to win games, it's getting the balls out wide. That's what's going to win you games.
But what's the point of us doing that, John, when we've got nobody in the middle?
Exactly. We got these strikers, right?
You know, we did it last week. We got the balls in, but we didn't have anybody to put it in the net.
Exactly.
I'm worried here. Like Brighton have got so much more of a height advantage than you know.
I agree.
Oh,
that's it.
It's a foul on Dubravka, luckily. Yeah, that was always going to happen.
And that was quite lucky. I'll watch it again.
Maupay jumped into Dubravka, didn't he? Mind you, it was a terrible clearance on the line by Miggy. Oh, look at this.
I know.
He bounces and he just passes it.
Oh, what terrible, man!
He give it straight to Maupay. Thank God that was a foul. And then he puts his hand over it to say, I knew it was a foul anyway, don't worry.
I know it's a foul, but come on, you're going to clear it. Give us some flaming welly, man. Give us a walloping, man. 2 wins in 20, or will it be 3 wins in 20?
Oh, I'm hoping it's 3 wins in 20, John. But, you know, the way we've started here, it's looking very, very, very doubtful.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, that I listened, you got some strange tweets as well. There's still boost backers out there, man. There's still
I know. Of course there is. There always will be.
If they want to give them a free pass, if that's what they want to do, you carry on. It's not what they want, cool. But it's not what we want.
Joe Linton's first touch and he loses the ball.
And Jake said they're no real attacking threat, so that why. So they're massively overloading the wings and recycling from the back. Potter looks like he's got Bruce's number.
Yeah.
He has indeed.
That wouldn't surprise us either, would it really?
Crazy. What do you expect? What do you expect? I think that people on Twitter are going absolutely mental.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't blame them.
I can see one.
Go on, John Joe. Go on.
Attack. He's still there.
Good tackle, that, like.
Well, it just.
But look how quick they are with the passing.
And he doesn't chase back.
No. Look how quick they are with the passing. Even when in like defending like that, the sort of come out at 100 miles an hour at you.
They do. The thing is, right, as well, they slow the game down to their tempo.
Mm-hmm.
And if you slow the game down to your tempo, there's not a lot you can do about it. They're basically telling you, you want the ball? Yo, come and get the ball. If you don't want it, just
slow it down, and then they pick it up when they need to.
Exactly. I can see Brian hit a 50-yard pass to Maupay or Welbeck, and they score at the back of the net. They
don't have to do that, John. The way they've started, they're just passing it around us.
I know. Look, we're just not pressing at all. And that
No.
really pisses us off. Not pressing the bar. Look, here we go.
It's frightening how much space
It's our right side.
it's frightening how much space they've got, man.
Exactly. Please smash a like on the video, and could you please subscribe to my channel if you are new? And
Right, come on, do something. Come on, Miggy. It's not good. It's broke down again. We're just not quick enough on the break. That's a terrible ball by Fraser.
well said. He's right there. Bruce has been the coward here. He let game is. He has expired the team. There we go. Button's going forward again.
Oh,
There's no tackling at all.
oh, look how much space they've got, man.
Paul, this is the thing. There's no tackling. There's no pressing, man. Look at it again.
They're just ball watching, aren't they?
Just standing there, man. There's no pressure from the players.
Do you know what? If they had any conviction in the shots in this first 10 minutes, Brighton have been 2 up now. Possibly 3.
I know. Can you imagine the next game we got Spurs? Can you imagine Harry Kane?
Well, he won't powder puff them kind of shots, will he? We know for a fact.
Son's injured.
Yeah, they've still got Bale, they've still got Kane, they've still got Moura. Who else they got? You know, Lamella. You know,
Lamella's going to be suspended, isn't he, against us?
Oh yes, he will be. Yes,
the king of Rabona.
That was a hell of a goal, by the way.
It was. Don't bother Rabona. I tell you what, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'll be absolutely furious. By the way, that ball went through 2 players' mind, but they goal.
Yeah, I know. It was. I mean, he knew what he was doing. He you know, but it was poor defending, like, wasn't it? It was really poor defending.
Just a piece of skill.
Yeah.
And you know what it is, right? I mean, look, here we go again.
Right, tight. He's going nowhere. They always seem to have a spare man now.
This just the thing is, though, you're right. They do get a spare man. They just want to overload their attacks. We can't do that. And when we play, when they come out, we just slow build up, slow.
Right, come on, Miggy, make something happen. No, that's terrible.
It's a poor.
I was never ever going to hit Joe Linton. Hey, my God.
That's a great
ball, but again, he's just not strong enough, man.
Control it, man. Howie.
He's not strong enough.
He's not.
I mean, a player that's 2 foot smaller than him just knocks him off the ball like he's a paper clip.
Yeah. No, we're not allowed to have a go at Joe Linton, you know. We're not allowed to go at him.
Oh, I know. Thou shalt not have a go at Joe Linton. Pathetic.
It's ridiculous.
Honestly.
Steve said, home team Brighton. Oh, yeah. Team Newcastle possession home. 79-21. Shots. Two shots and 0 shots on target. This game is shite. You're right.
Well, 13 minutes and 20 seconds gone, John, and we still haven't been in their penalty area.
No, not at all. Not at all. They haven't. And the thing is, though, James is right. We're having so much freedom, man. So much freedom. Every time they come for Eric.
Oh, look at that. Cut through us like butter through a knife. I mean, knife through a butter. Butter through a knife. Yes. Classic quote on a Saturday night. Butter through a knife.
You're going to be battered.
Well, something different.
Brighton's passing so quick and swift. If Newcastle don't do it, that is going to be a long night or a long day. Just going to ping across that. Doesn't happen. It's like a training.
It's going to be a long night anyway, to be honest, by the way we started.
You know what it is? This guy's only 13-year-old, and I tell you what, this guy talks a lot of flipping sense. He'd be my hair. When I decide not to do YouTube anymore, he'd be my hair. I'm telling you. It's any place.
Oh, here we go. But there's only Joe Linton in the box, and it's god awful.
Can't blame the players too much here. The setup was so wrong. It's going to take individual magic because Bruce has been done tactically. He's been ripped apart. Players has been outnumbered in all areas of the pitch. He's right. This is us from the first half of the season. James, anyone got some butter? I have to see if I.
Here we go. Here we go.
What butter are you going to use? Yay, butter. Gonna get battered. He's right.
Yeah.
You're going to get battered.
Classic quote. Classic quote.
Thing is, I'm not being funny, but the thing is, right, I'm done this long, Paul, Watchalong since the first one I did this against Liverpool. I was so nervous. Yeah.
Yeah.
You helped us. Claire Williams helped us. You know, they all did, and I got to thank you for that.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, there's not much to cheer about at the minute on the watch-alongs because we are being absolutely gubbed here by Brighton, honestly.
We are.
Look at the space, man. How did they get that much room?
I say now. Look, we're just not pressing. Paul, they need the press.
Dear God. I'd rather shave me face with a rusty razor.
What's the rest of the person?
Oh, there's the... Oh, Graham Jones is on the touchline tonight.
And he's not allowed to say a word.
He's talking to Agnew.
Bruce don't say a word neither.
No. There's no guidance, is there, really, from the touchline? Never any guidance.
Thing is, so we love this club, right, Paul? We love the club. We're both passionate, right? And the thing is, right, we're not even allowed to have an opinion for the other fans.
I don't care about that, John, really, now.
You understand what I'm saying? Now,
did you notice Did you notice the other day when I put the tweet out about Jose getting sacked and Bruce getting sacked, and the Mackhams came out from under their rocks?
Yeah.
Honestly, man, just they appeared from nowhere, as if to say, "Oh, well, you'll never get Jose and all of this kind of rubbish." Well, okay, say what you want. I said we'd never get Rafa, but we did.
Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
James here. Anyone notice how well we hit the target when we play has stopped as soon as we assume we hit the rafters? We just don't We just don't cheer back. Our team can't even pass win at the minute. You're right, Sam. Wish Boost, wish Lurpak up and leave. James Boost is passing all that way and he deflates. And Chip out says, bet John would probably learn for that. Thank you. Rip us apart.
Do you know what it is? I make a mistake about Butter and you still get the hammer with Butter and Joe Linton.
Yeah.
Dear me.
I'll put on there. Where's the person? We better fix up. Otherwise, they'll rip us apart. And believe me, the goal will come in no time.
Oh, of course it will. If anyone deserves a goal so far, it's Brighton, without a doubt. They look like the team that wants to win. We're playing with no drive again. No commitment to win 50-50s. Go on, Ryan Fraser. No, that's going out to play it.
No drive, no commitment.
We've got nothing up front. We're just powder puff again. Oh, there's Agnew. Agnew pointing, and Steve Bruce just got his hands in his pockets again.
Do you know what it is, like, Paul? I'll tell you, I'm getting people seeing. I hope we get an absolute tanking, and if you get a tanking, then is that a cut-off point for Bruce? I very much doubt it.
Well, I'm just hoping that he gets fired today anyway. He gets fired after this match regardless.
Oh, Ashley and Charlie.
They've got 2 weeks to bring somebody else in or promote Jones or whatever the plans are, and at least give us a chance. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But they don't want to give us a chance to then give a toss about our fans. So I can't watch this shit anymore. I'm going to watch Ant and Dex and like takeaway. Takeaway. I sat Bruce at half time. In Italy, they would have done. Bruce looking like a rapid deflating balloon on the touchline. He hasn't got a flipping clue, and he's got no clue whatsoever. Andrew said Callum O'Dowd came off injured the day first. He came off an injury a week ago. After 3 months out injured, he was in tears. Oh, bless him. Listen.
Hopefully when that happens to players, isn't it?
He's a decent player, O'Dowd.
See, look at that. There's just nothing up front, man.
Listen, man.
This is just...
You look lost. We look lost. I just had a tweet back. You look lost. This is the thing. even I'm not being funny, right? But people, I look at Samantha's right. She's had a tweet. She said, "Only reason on turning this off. We don't look. I
Yeah.
remember just the response to yet again. Lumping at all our thoughts on Wiggy for defending and attacking. Well said, Sam.
He is like, he's having to get forward and back. It's as if, but we know what we get with Miggy, don't we? He's back and forwards, and maybe he gets too far backwards sometimes when we should just tell him to stay up front.
Exactly.
Stay up front and cause bother up front.
Exactly. I just had a look at a tweet earlier from a tweet from Magpie 24/7, and he said about Paul Merson. He said, "We are still living in Alan Shearer, David Ginola, Les Ferdinand, that unbelievable team." Yeah, I think Paul Merson now, Paul. I'm gonna let rip at this guy.
No, he's
he needs to keep his mouth shut because
he's an absolute idiot.
This guy, right, is ripping it up. You know, what does not have a go at Jose Mourinho? I said yesterday, right? Oh, Kieran Clark's not walking well, isn't he?
That's Mankio, mate.
Oh, McKeon. I told you. Don't.
He's just took a bang. He's took a bad tackle on the knee. Hopefully, he can run that off.
Let's hope so.
But Emil Kraft's not in the squad because he has to fly to Sweden for the international games, so he can. He has to have a period of being in the country, and test negative and everything. So that's why he's not in the squad at all.
He's no miss, Paul. He's no miss.
Well, I know that 100%.
On the break, poor touch.
Awful touch by Joe Willock.
And every time we break, we stop and we just no urgency at all whatsoever. Honestly, lads, I love my club, but so many Leeds fans who I just thought never met a Newcastle fan I haven't liked though.
Jeez, Jake.
And then I got you. Think the boos will be ring around the stadium hadn't the fans been in. Steve Bruce would not even be in the stadium. He'd be gone.
He'd have been fired by now if there was fans there because we've known some toxic atmospheres in St James's Park, but Christ Almighty, if the fans were in there now with Bruce,
yeah. My advice to him is, especially if you're 60-year-old, I wouldn't pull up with it. Not at that age.
Well, I think that's the only reason he's still at the club is because he knows he doesn't have to face the fans, does he?
Exactly. What winds us up is, right?
Pass at the minute, John.
No one shot on target. I've got 25 people watching live at the minute, mate. 25 people watching live, so that's great. Keep smashing the likes up and subscribe if you are new. And I really appreciate that if you do so. And follow Paul on his Twitter account, The Toon Review. And Brighton's coming forward again. It's well blocked. I'll tell you what it is, right? They still got it. They're still alive.
I'm just pleased they don't have like a real cutting edge at the minute because if they had, they'd be 2 or 3 up by now.
Correct. A good manager may change now. Not this manager. And Paul Merson is an idiot. Yes, he is. And also, he's a first-class prick. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
He is.
Excuse me. Honestly, man. I mean, it comes around as well when you got people like Merson. Come on here. He ain't the only one, mind. They just... Would you wind up, Josie? I would listen to Talk Sport on a daily basis, right? And I'll tell you something now, right? Not one pundit will say, "Oh, you got to give Josie a chance. Give Josie a chance." They want him out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's different for us though, because the pundits don't care about us, John.
The same pundits wouldn't say the same thing as Bruce. So I don't think he's done a wonderful job, Bruce, right? Yeah, right. A good manager make changes. New Chris Wilder, you would take Chris Wilder, though, wouldn't you, for some reason?
Well, I mean, to be honest, they've said about Chris Wilder a few times, and maybe if we went down and we got a new manager in then, then Chris Wilder to start the season. But to get us out of the muck that we're in, I think we need somebody who's going to install that new manager bounce straight away. And I don't really think Wilder's that guy.
I think the club would be too big for him. That's the thing. They need someone with strong character. They need someone who's going to come in and shake that club from top to bottom, rip the team up, start again. And John Joe Shelby would be the first one to get out.
Yeah, to be honest, I think Wilder would do all right for us in the Championship. I think he's got the nous to get us out of it. I think he did a fantastic job, Sheffield United.
Yeah.
And he deserves an opportunity at a bigger club, probably. But we could be playing in the same league as Sheffield United next season.
We could. And I think Sheffield United would be levels ahead of us because I tell you something, we're not get back up. I'm telling you. No way. I got David here, said he would love to get Chris Wilder in now.
I mean, look at that stat on the screen there. Lead durations. The fewest minutes leading away from home is Newcastle United.
I'm not surprised. There's a big, big gap between 62 and 103. Wow. I'm just absolutely, honestly, man. I mean, you look at what I don't want to do, Paul, is to do the watch-alongs in the championship. Me.
I know.
Newcastle against Rotherham, Newcastle against Oxford, Newcastle against United, right?
Yeah.
In the championship, doing a watch-along.
It may happen though, John. We.
Yeah.
What's D1 said there? Ancelotti leaving Everton, has he? I've heard nothing like that.
Where is that to?
Apparently, Ancelotti's left Everton. I'm gonna have a look on here. I don't think that's true. I'd be very, very surprised.
This is good.
I'll be very, very surprised.
I don't think he has seen that.
Yeah.
How did Everton get on today? Did he lose?
Yeah, they lost 2-0. There's no report of him leaving Everton.
Nah.
I don't know what Mr. D1's talking about.
Oh, there we go. On attack.
Oh, God. That should have gone to Welbeck. Oh, Welbeck was...
He should have done, again, no tackling as well.
He was clean through there, Welbeck. Had he given the ball?
Exactly.
Well, look at that. Look at that. It's just punt the ball up the pitch back to their goalkeeper and we'll go back and defend again. Honestly.
I got Anu that game. Wilder's a bit like Eddie Howe. Great season in the Prem, but last season poor. If Brighton could finish, it'd be mid-table. I agree with you. Force a call on Charlotte leaving Everton. Not seeing it at all, mate. Bruce F off useless. Something like that. If they did trophies for stats, our trophy cabinets would be overflowing with the worst stats award yet.
Yeah.
I agree. Also, the guy on the left, there's a span on your wall behind you.
I think D1's a bit of a wind-up merchant, mate.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Look, again, I'll tell you what, though, all these on the social media at a minute, right, are not very happy whatsoever. He's playing for a draw, and that's what Bruce wants. He's going.
It's awful. It's been absolutely awful this first 27 minutes, 28 minutes. It's been terrible. We haven't had a shot on target. We haven't even hardly had an attack. Against Brighton.
Not create a note, And then people say, how do we say negative? You say negative. Paul, the reason we're negative, because we're 17th.
And there's no positives. That's the reason we're negative.
Exactly.
Look at this left-hand side here.
Where's Aquilio?
Oh, my God. How have they not scored yet? Jesus.
That's been the problem of the season. Just not scoring goals. Miggy's trying to do too much in his own box. Chips over and he's
to win the ball back again.
Never got there.
This is terrible, this, John. This is absolutely shocking.
And I don't want people to come up to and say the Premier League's the world's best league, because it's not. If this is supposed to be the exciting league in the world, this is not exciting. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh, dear me. That's a free kick to us, actually. So we've got lucky again.
We are in massive trouble. And then all these pundits, well, I'm going to say this now, right, Paul? I don't want any of these pundits, right, come out here and say that Steve Bruce is doing a magnificent job. Steve Bruce should be the number one choice for a manager if anyone's in trouble. I don't want anyone come out and say that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would say something about it. Yeah, beyond Butland, Nigel still Niels each. Newcastle needs to sign James Ward-Prowse, Donald Mayen, and Phil Jones.
They would never come to Newcastle. Phil Jones might, but Marlon and Prowse certainly wouldn't.
Who is Marlon anyway? Is he from?
Oh, he's a good player. He's a Dutch kid. Really good player.
Yeah.
But the players like that aren't going to come to Newcastle United, man. For God's sake.
And another thing is as well, Paul, who is going to come to Newcastle in the Championship? No one. Not under Steve Bruce.
No, that's the thing. He's not going to be able to attract any players, is he?
Nah.
It's just terrible, this, John. It's absolutely...
I'll be honest with you, Paul. If you get relegated, I can't have any complaints.
No.
I can't have any
complaints. He has set us up tonight to sit back against Brighton. How embarrassing is that?
I don't know, man. I know you've got to celebrate for a draw, mate. If you get a draw, I know you've got to celebrate.
Oh, look, what a pass that is, by the way. Whipped in again and cleared. Dear me, what a ball that was, by the way.
Wow, it was some pass, man, wasn't it? But we allowed them. We're making them look like a prime Messi.
Honestly, John, it's laughable. You've got to laugh, or else you cry. You know what I mean? It's absolutely pathetic. We are a shambles of a football team.
We are. We're shambles from top to bottom. We are. I'm not gonna lie. We are. Only way Bruce will sign players today in the same quality of Henrik. Well, and you know what it is, right? If you're gonna chase the game, after 60 minutes, he won't make a change. After 70 minutes, he won't make a change. We go down 80th minute, he'll make a change.
Oh, Jesus.
We are shocking.
Look at us. We're just punting it up the pitch, man. We can't keep the ball. This is embarrassing, John.
We're going to celebrate a goal based on this shot. But yeah, we will, Paul. You're right. But it looks like they're having a kick about in the training green. It's like that, isn't it? It's like a training. It's like a training exercise to Brighton in the moment.
Yeah, it's attack against defence. For the first half hour, that's all it's been.
I'm not being funny, right? But we should get relegated. We should get relegated.
Well, playing like this is just, I mean...
We got Spurs as well soon. We got Burnley away.
Right. Head up, Shelby. Play something decent.
Oh man, I'm saying no. I'm saying absolutely no. There's no pressing.
It's awful, John.
Got some words there. Boost ball, hoof it up the pitch and see what happens. D1, he's a bit of a one-up merchant, I'm sure. Dash Wildlands, better margin, Steve Boost. I get that. Done wonders with Sheffield, finishing 5th last season. Billy Sharp leaving. What's the fall of them? Wow.
Well, Billy Sharp hasn't left Sheffield United. He's still there.
He's still there, man.
Of course he is.
Also, FV Pundit talks about Boost doing a great job, but what a fantastic player he was at United. Yeah, he's right. If he was as good, why didn't the prick get any caps for England?
Exactly.
Brighton still off they used to, and he still would have won the game, Michael. Eric, Bruce cannot chat a chord. Never mind players. We're being schooled by Brighton. Jesus. He should have added, Jesus Christ, give me strength from somewhere.
Oh, Dubravka's injured now.
Oh.
Oh God!
This is just laughable, man. Look, he's talking to Almiron now.
You know what he'd be saying, John? Miggy, you're getting too far forward. You're far too far forward. Get back.
Exactly. Was anyone expecting anything different beyond CMR season, man? It's mind-numbing to watch. Shocking. Tricky Treff, you totally agree. And he talks sense as well on Twitter, man. He talks sense. I'm getting a lot of people.
You know, sometimes I don't understand. You know, Ethan, I mean, he's replied to my tweet saying, as long as we get the result.
That's all he cares about. He doesn't care about.
I'm sorry, but a draw is not good enough. It is not good enough.
You're right. And you know what it is, right? I mean, we as fans, right, are one of the lowest fans in the country, right? Getting served up football like this.
He hasn't got a clue, has he?
Yeah. Where's the ever so confident Ethan? I'm sure he'll come on the second half, I'm sure. The pundits will blame us for this, as per. Tom says, I think under 23s will play far better. We'll not win the game, but we'll give art and passion and soul. Don't know why we are surprised. Potter's ambitious and energetic manager, whose players believe in him. Chalk and cheese to us.
It looks like he's moved Joe Linton into the middle now and put Miggy out on the right. Oh no, Joe Linton's on the left. No,
Left.
Joe Linton's through the middle.
He's
He's on the right.
You know what it is with Ryan Pearson, right? And he's done okay there. Then they got Joe Linton there. Oh my god! When you have an order as careless as Ashley and a manager uses his boots, we deserve to go down. It's like a marriage made in heaven, which
Yeah.
that's going to end up in flipping divorce, right?
We've had 25% possession in the first half so far.
0 shots on target, 0 shots on goal. We've got
We've got a corner. Wow! Hey, how are you, lads?
What's like when you have a good tactical, clever manager against a clueless one. Exactly.
35 minutes in and we get our first corner. Do you think we'll get anything on target here? I mean, there's only really Lascelles capable of scoring for us at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, he's the last 2 goals. He's at 2 goals, man. Imagine playing alongside Jordan. Must be frustrating. I'll be hacked off, to be honest. That's a good corner. Plenty of height there. Clear away.
Back out. Swing it back in.
That's better.
That's a good cross.
Better.
Oh, it's awful, Hayden. That is an awful header. What is he doing there?
No idea.
Look at the time he's got to. He could just nod this back across. What's he doing?
Really, Paul, you're going to love this one, mate. Joe Linton's actually quality is just being used out of position. The guy's midfielder, not a number 9. Oh, my.
Give it a rest, will you? We've played him everywhere this season.
In the massage. Nah. Brighton has 75%. We have not 1 shot on target. It's like watching paint dry. See, this is my guy, Ryan. This is my guy, Paul. My guy from Canada.
Oh, yeah, right. No. He comes on my show on a Tuesday night now. He's brilliant.
I know. Do you know what it is? I mean, fair play to him watching the matches, yeah, where they could have gone to bed. He could have gone to bed instead of watching this, Joss, right?
John, they're Canada and America behind us. It's Japan. It's about tea time over there, mate.
Yeah, so, or go to the beach. Yeah. I would drink your couple of pink coladas there as well. Yeah.
Oh
dear. Joking. That's a goal.
Oh, how have they not scored? Seriously. Oh my God, it's laughable. It is absolutely laughable, this. They should be about 5-0 up. How is it not about 5-0 to Brighton?
5 up if they couldn't finish. Just cannot finish. Oh my God. It was cross.
Oh, he's done it there. Oh, he's messing it. What was he trying to do there?
No idea. I'm just going to read this from Paul Ryan. Okay, Steve Bruce is approaching this game like we're playing the Latte team, Real Madrid team.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. We're not Real Madrid. Not Real Madrid. That should have been in.
Yeah. That's all Brighton are lacking at the minute. A bit of conviction to put the ball in the net. Which is weird, really. I mean, they've got some players on the pitch who know where the goal is, you know. But they're just not. I mean, this could be about 4-0, John, if we're honest.
I know. That's the problem with Brighton. They just cannot. They cannot finish. That's the problem.
See, there's another goal kick straight out of play. Just handing it straight back to them. Yeah.
I've got here. GM's 4 draws in a row, anyone. Bruce will be pleased. We're unbeaten in 4. I think
it won't be like that when we play the top teams, though, I tell you.
1 touch in their box before the corner. Embarrassing. Wow. I don't know what to say, man. I just do know what to say anymore. I really don't.
There's only so much you can.
There you go. 40 minutes gone. It's all Brighton in a minute.
It's embarrassing, isn't it?
I tell you what.
Some of that football is absolutely bad, by the way.
Brighton will score on a stroke of half time. You watch.
Well, we can't say it's not deserved, though.
I know.
If Brighton score, they've deserved it, haven't they?
62 lead.
I mean, we're just so happy to let them pass it around us, man. There's nobody going in for a tackle. There's no one just biting at somebody's heels, you know, having a go.
Yeah. They keep passing that ball right on the left. They're targeting Manquillo. They're targeting him there.
Oh,
Now,
Miggy, get up, man.
Down, mate. Miggy's down.
He's got no reason to stay down. He didn't get kicked. He didn't get nothing. Just get up. So frustrates me about Miggy sometimes, you know, like St. Maximin, they go down, rolling around like they broke a leg. And Miggy was pushed over there. He wasn't like kicked or anything, and he's rolling around. Just get up and get on with it.
Well said. Well said. Deal with it.
You know, you've got the free kick. There's no need to roll around like that when you've just been pushed over.
Yeah. And you know what it is? You know what it is, right? He's very, 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 very lucky, right? There's no fans in the stadium. Had it been played at St. James's Park of the day, right? And we play like that, our stadium, believe you and me, I guarantee you, there'll be big trouble.
It's just unacceptable football, isn't it, really?
It feels like 5%. Jake, I'll agree with you, mate. It feels like 5%, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that was a foul throw, surely.
Listen, we haven't tested a keeper yet.
Look at Shelby, man, bottling out at tackles.
Can we treat this as a friendly and take Lemon off and bring on the limb for the second half? Isaac Hayden's down.
He's took a bang on the knee. Don't worry, we've got Jeff Hendrick on the bench, John.
Yeah, this is where you got to get. This is where you got to get Jake and Murphy on and play 4-2-3-1.
Well, I mean, if Hayden's injured, I mean, this doesn't look good.
Nah.
He's banging the floor. But you know what it is, John, right? Hayden hasn't been fit for a while, and I think we know he hasn't.
And they got Anti's or Bruce Masterclass. Yeah, he's right. Don't know what's worse, this or Snakes on a Plane. Yeah.
Do not slag Snakes on the Plane off. That is a top-class film with a top-class actor.
Correct. Steve, anti-football. And this is my guy. This is my guy on the chat. My guy. Ryan, Jake, thank you for beating Fulham yesterday. Rafinha Sarseria. See, look, we have to allow other teams to keep us up.
Yeah, but the problem is, you know, we need to go out and actually utilize this. And, you know, we need... Oh, no. He's bringing Hendrick on?
Yeah.
Oh,
And our players doesn't look fit. I think Hayden be out for a long time. That doesn't look good. And not being funny, right? I can't get anyone more than for the 4 in this game, 4 or 5. That's it. Yeah,
Jeff Hendrick's coming on. Hey, man, this guy. Unbelievable.
Do you know what it is? Right? I mean,
Hayden hasn't been fit for a while, John. I'm convinced of that.
Nah.
That Hayden hasn't been fit.
Totally agree.
But you know what is? A lot of people are saying on Twitter, had the referee blown for a schoolboy throw-in, that injury wouldn't have happened. And I shouted foul throw there as soon as he took the throw in.
Yeah, true. He's not fit. Hayden's not fit. Mia's questionable being rushed back. Hendrick, non-existent. That means, I tell you what, though, we're getting the bottom 3. We're done. We are done. Hayden's going to laugh. Hayden's now.
He's stretching off here. This isn't good. Right, he's got Sean Longstaff. He's got Jacob Murphy, you know, but he puts Jeff Hendrick on.
Is that what you done? Is that what you wrote?
Huh?
Is that what you tweeted?
No, but I've just put Jeff Hendrick coming on and a load of laughing emojis.
This is why we should have got Matty Longstaff in. Matty Longstaff and run for minutes.
Steve Bruce just picking a bit of bacon out of his mouth there from the whole pig he ate before the match. That was a foul throw. Somebody tell me how that wasn't a foul throw.
Yeah, I've seen
Oh,
it.
it was accidental, actually. He got knocked into him off Shelby. He bumped into Shelby and then took Hayden out by accident. Oh, God almighty.
I'll put on there. He gets Sean. He's got Sean on the bench. Move on the bench. But guess what? He brings on Hendrick. Boost logic. Oh, he doesn't want to play for the win. He does not want to play for the win.
No.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Hayden had it. We've got Hendrick on the feet, and he still seems to have been robbed. We'd rather play ADL and Hendrick. Hayden for long time with my choice. I believe we never used Sean. What's worse, losing 2-2 over home or at home, or being in the Premier League? At this stage, being in the Premier League. Sorry. Oh, God, what can I do? Just what I thought, that even can't get worse. You see Hendrick getting dressed.
Chip has just sent a tweet that was saying, Hendrick, don't forget Hendrick's our joint top scorer, joint second top scorer.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dear me.
I'll tell you what it is, right? I mean, I don't hate to play. I wouldn't have a go at the player. I wouldn't, well, have a go at the player, I would, but I wouldn't abuse the player. But believe you me, there's no way. I just don't rate him at all.
That doesn't look good for Isaac Hayden. I think that's his season done. Right, are you going to say anything to Isaac Hayden, Steve Bruce? Or are you just going to let him go off on a stretch and not even say, look,
Good
he hasn't even gone over to him?
Nothing.
No.
Zero. Absolute zero.
Yeah, honestly.
I can't say anything, man. Brighton's on attack. Oh, Brighton's just scored.
There you go.
Brighton's just, I told you to get a goal at half time.
Yeah, you did. You did actually. You predicted it, John. I'll give you that one, bud.
I told you, did I?
Yeah.
Aware of the curve. Look at it. Look.
God, you could fit a bloody double-decker bus through there. How way, man.
It was a lovely control, though, but where's the defence?
Hey, do us a favour, Ben. Can you get the kind of pop out the bottom of the fridge? Cheers, buddy.
Look, no attempt to tackle, man.
He's got to go. He has got to be sacked after this. I mean, you know, we don't have many options here now. He's down to 2 substitutes. Thanks, man. He's down to 2 substitutes, John.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Fulham are a better side than us. We deserve to go down. We are one of the worst sides in this Premier League. I'm telling you now.
Exactly. I just got an Everton fan on me tweet. She liked me tweet when I sent the last tweet out. Yeah. She will reply to us 100%. She's an Everton fan, and she knows me pain. He's used to going now, so effed off. The things is just no closing down again. No worries.
John, we've been saying that the full 45 minutes. Nobody's closing down. We're just letting them pass. Oh, look at that. When we've conceded first, John, we've never won a game.
That's really no excuse, Miss Conn. I've used this up before time. We need a box more clever with Isaac in the future. Oh, man. I'm going on Bastard's channel after the match full time.
Yeah, and I've got my match reaction live as well.
Yeah,
So I'll take your pick.
I'll be listening. Well, I'm going to join your channel. I'm going to listen to that tomorrow. When I go up to Newcastle, I'll listen to that.
Yeah, I mean,
100%. There you go. I told you.
half time.
What did I say to you? What did I tell you? That goal has been coming. No passion, nothing at all.
I think I'm going to be quite annoyed on the match reaction tonight, John.
I'll tell you what, I won't listen to yours tonight. I'm going to listen to it tomorrow. Yay!
People in other cars, if you're driving up, people will be able to hear us.
I don't... Shocking. Absolutely brutal, man. Brutal. I'm going to read his comments, and what can you say even against this? What's he more worse than listen to this? They go in half time, full of confidence, and we now have no fight. Bruce was so random crap, but in the second half would be a shit ton worse. Yeah, 1-0 to Brighton. This has to be the effing state we are doing. Michael, fast as sticks is not winning when considering first absolutely embarrassing. 24 games, 0 wins, 6 and 18 defeats. Wow. Nothing surprises anymore, Paul. No.
Yeah.
Bruce on a mission to save Fulham and Brighton. And then I'm done with this frigging game. And next 94 minute from Bruce. It was a lovely goal, man. He took it well, but come on.
We just offered him it, didn't we? We just like saying, there you go. You just have you see if we can you see if you can curl that in from there. I'm not going to tackle you.
You know what it is? I'm not being big-headed, Paul. I don't sound want to be big-headed, but I did say that I called it right. They're going to score at half-time.
You did.
And anger's raising emotion, Paul, especially when there's a guy in that useless cloth. I tell you what it is.
I know, but this is my football team. You know what I mean? It's my football team that this man is destroying. You know, and I'm not putting up with it. You know what I mean? It's like this is my team.
Exactly. And you know what it is, right? Now, I mean, I'll tell you what it is, right, Paul. I'll do the player ratings. There's only going to be 2 of us going to get a rating. The rest are going to get a 0.
Well, there hasn't been one player that's actually stood out at all.
Paul, can I say something to you, mate, right? When you do your player ratings, right, be brutal. Give them a 0. If you have to give 7 or 8 players a 0, give them a 0. Because I am.
Well, you can't say that anybody's performed tonight, have they?
Nah. I'll give 2's going to get a ratings. That's all they're getting. 2. The rest of them's getting 0. Last 2 games, Carroll stopped 30 seconds and 3. Taylor, F and bet for us to win the FS. Michael, boost manager of the season, in Brighton and Fulham for relegation. Would be nice at least to come out and have a good players to even seen that. Who whole club needs torn down and rebuilt, I agree. Paul.
Yeah.
Going to be thinking sacked for Christ's sake. He's saying you're not going to get sacked. Bruce has to go out and eat. I hope so. It's my football club as well, Paul, but I couldn't be asked to repeat myself anymore. Our anger falls on deaf ears, unfortunately. Yeah,
I know it does, but you can't help getting annoyed. You know what I mean? You just can't help it.
Totally agree. Yeah. And Jay, I hope you're okay, big guy. Absolutely effing disgrace that. You're not the only one, my guy. Layla Aidan. I don't know if I heard of her. But
yes, comes on my. Layla's good. It comes on mine.
Say again? Layla.
Layla's made loads of comments on my channel as well. So
yeah, Layla.
Good points as well.
Layla, get me subscribe, okay? Get subscribed. Welcome to the chat, and I hope you're okay. Look how we're playing. We are shocking. Disgusting. Thing is, Booston has to play, has to bully this lot. He just doesn't have a clue. Potter has done his homework, worked out his strategy, and made Bruce look like an amateur he is. This is a team that haven't early on once in a year. Unbelievable. I think I'm close to the Brighton 9 year, guys. So if you see Bruce coming with a black eye, with a straight nose and second, then you are welcome.
Yeah.
Paul, I've got 31 people watching live here.
Cool.
You taught us as well. Patience
Patience pays off, my man.
does. Buta, heartless, and shocking. Yeah, I got another one here from Keeping It Tune. I think I'm close to the balance. Just so that chip has a full-time function and my way has been played that year. Sad. They should play that at the stadium. Bruce has to go long balls and on Jesus Christ, man, hearing off as well. Pramod, hope you subscribe to me channel, mate. It's very sad to see how your team's playing, John. The only thing, as an Arsenal fan, I'm taking away from this game until now is Willock getting some minutes.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he does sod all for us.
This is the thing. That's not his fault. He's not allowed to improve. Looks how far playing lovely. Layla, you're absolutely right. I mean, they're a joy to watch. Joy to watch. What excuses?
I mean, how can Brighton play like this, right? Because we've got some of our players. You would think, looking at the two sides on paper, some of our players would be able to play like that. You know what I mean? But Graham Potter is a different manager. Where Graham Potter likes his players to express themselves, to pass the ball around, to play to their strengths. Steve Bruce has, one setup and one setup only, because he can't change it. He doesn't know how to change it, and he doesn't want to change it because he's a coward, and it's backfiring week after week.
Stubborn, baby. He's absolutely stubborn, arrogant, two-faced, and he doesn't like change. He doesn't like the change. And I've got Ryan said, St. James says he's right. It will be toxic when we play Sheffield. It will even be more toxic if we are confirmed relegation. Max out, the Stewart's there. The Homer guy, hello, John Paul. Just watched the first half. We are nagged. You're right.
Yeah.
Flounder Ward and Justin Moon right now. Props is having.
I'll tell you what, though. He's right. He won't be going ballistic with the players in that dressing room. But I tell you what, if I was in there, I'll tell you what, I'm not even. I couldn't even imagine how angry I'd be in that dressing room right now.
Paul, if Brian Clough was the manager and he saw that witness that, right, he will be absolutely ripping it. If Brian Clough said it, dear, I'm telling you. So, Paul, what will your missus do to the logo? I can't send you a message on Twitter because you're not receiving me messages.
I don't know. I'll try and get in touch with David at some point.
Champion.
Get it sorted.
Fulham getting beat. Kept boosting the job for another week. Wow. 7 million times. Ashley won't Attenton in the bottom three. He's got an at now because we are definitely going down. Because I'm telling you something. Time is now. 4th year, Cleveland Steamer. Oh, man. I can't get myself out there. Does Mike Ashley want to sell the club?
Also going to be some life talk if we need to evacuate on them.
So sad that GSG and the flag. Lay that game. Brighton centre backs are better. What are your thoughts on Bissouma? I think he's a quality player. He's decent home midfield. It's something you have in your team. Someone is want to be on your team, and I think he's decent. He'll not be at Brighton next season, I'm telling you. Let's be real. He'll not be there. He'll be to Arsenal. It's so sad. I just read that. 4th year. What's the thing that's the team done this half? Absolutely figure. And Jake, give John the news. Like the streams, you not. Thanks, Jake. Paul, I've got 35 people watching live on this one.
Good. So it's all about.
Exactly.
Will needs to shoot his agent.
And I'll tell you what, I'll see Lee Gunner about that later on, For me, he's got to do something now. He's got to do something about it, man.
John, this is a team, right? Our team here, right now that we're watching, is fighting relegation. Now, does it look like it's a team that is actually fighting? There's no fight.
No, it's not. And you know what it is, right? You just said there, Paul, there's no fight. They're not. I'm going to say it now, right? I'm going to let it out. They're not playing for Bruce. They're not listening to Bruce. They don't care. They just look clueless. They look confused, right? And the problem is, right, they do not seem to care. They're asking questions. What am I supposed to do? He's picking his favourites, but the players are so peed off because he's picking his favourites each and every week. He picks the same team lineup for the third game in a row. Well, nearly.
But he doesn't pick a formation that suits the players that he's got available. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This 4-3-3 doesn't suit the players he's got available.
Yeah. 4-2-3-1.
Clueless, man.
Hey?
He's clueless.
Yeah, 4-2-3-1. We'd be relegated come last two games, Sheffield United and Fulham. But then again, we get relegated and then we probably end up beating Sheffield United and Fulham. Too late. Bruce will think we're winning, man. His attitude will be pathetic. Leila, we achieve better players than Fulham, but they fight and work hard. Love the stream.
Exactly.
Leila, thank you very much indeed. Again, please subscribe to my channel and it's up.
You know what it is, mate? It's you look how Fulham play, and I know they didn't win last night, right? But if they keep playing as well as they are and keep believing in what Scott Parker's trying to do, then you know they will get more points than us between now and the end of the season. You know, when you look at the games we've got coming up, mate, you know, Fulham only need to get a couple of wins because, you know, you have to look at our side and think, where is our next win coming from? Because it ain't going to be tonight, barring a miracle. You know, we haven't got the players on the pitch now. Now we've got Hendrick on. I mean, you know, Hendrick and bloody Joe Linton put us in 9 men.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, look at that goal again. The way he controlled the Trossard, brilliant first touch. But we didn't get close to him.
No. But we said before the game, Trossard is a good player. So let's give him the freedom of the Amex just to get the ball, just have a look where the goal is, and just curl it round like that into the back of the net. You know?
We're just so scared. I'll agree with you, Paul, 100%. You know what it is, right? The players are just so scared of putting the tackles in, so scared of having a go, getting in their faces, you know what I mean? They just want to be pity boys. You know what? They're not footballers. They'd be better off being male modellers, you know what I mean? They don't want to get a mark on their bodies, you know what I mean?
I mean, there's been a few times tonight, John, that Shelby's gone in for tackles and it's been a waste of time. He's bottled it because the Brighton player's gone in harder than him and he's bottled it.
Exactly. He's gone way backwards. He's gone backwards. I've got James. Do you think Fernandes has to be played? For me, he's our best defender, Lejeune, but he's stupid sent on loan. I even take Mutu up top where he is on loan.
I'd have Muto any day of the week up front.
Yeah.
Because I think if Muto was playing against Villa last week, he would have scored a couple of goals. I think, you know, Muto was never, ever given a proper chance at our club, right? He was given the odd game here and there and then left out. Never, ever, ever given a run in the side.
Exactly.
And I said when we signed Muto, I said he was going to be a really good player because I'd seen him play and I knew what kind of forward he was. But as usual, we're just too quick to give up on players rather than give them an opportunity. You know, Joe Linton has gone 18, 19, 20 months now at this club and done absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Right? Now, why hasn't Muto been given a chance at that? Because I can tell you now, if it was Muto in Joe Linton's position, Muto would be in double figures this season.
Yeah, he'd keep us up. He'd keep us up because he'd get used to the Premier League. He'd get the service. And I'll tell you what, he may miss a lot of chances, but as good strikers will miss chances.
Yeah, it's all about how you go about the next chance you get. You miss one, you then make sure that you take the next one. And Muto is somebody who does that. Jacob Murphy's a perfect example of that, John. You know, Jacob Murphy misses chances, but by God, he gets the ball again, he takes players on, and he shoots again. He won't give up. But this is a bunch of bottlers we've got with a manager who is a coward.
Well said. Well said. Well said. Totally agree. And GS said, do the right thing with Simon. What happened? All that's a disgrace. John, it seems your assistant manager, so I don't know his name, seems like someone who knows his stuff. Graham Jones is his name. Graham Jones. But Steve Bruce won't let him speak. Leila, I subscribe. I love Paul's channel, John and Peter's channel. Leila, thank you very much indeed for subscribing to this. Thank you. We have a fund fee worth £60 million. We are
Yeah. That's laughable, isn't it? I mean, Jesus Christ, man.
Hands in his pockets again. And chimpanzees can do a better job than Bruce. Ryan, you're right, man. What does Jacob Murray have to do to get into the side? Well, he has to cry and beg and beg.
I think the problem we've got, John, is right. What is going to change in this second half? What is he going to say to these players that will make it change? There's nothing, because the formation is wrong. Brighton are playing around us with a formation that is working. And that's the bottom line. He hasn't got the courage or the bottle to change it.
Nah, he's just quite happy. He doesn't care. He just wants out. He wants to leave. He wants his payoff. He's doing this, Paul. He's going to get a sack. And the worst thing is, right, is Ashley knows about this. He's not going to pay £4 million for him. So he'd rather make Bruce suffer.
You know what, John? I think he's going to have no choice after this, because it'll just be the backlash after this. If this stays like this, I mean, we haven't created a single chance yet against Brighton and Hove Albion.
No, you're right. And you know what it is, Paul? I know I don't want to upset you, man, but, you know, you're right, 100%. 100%, man. Michael, I know he's not playing, but who's at the club decided to sign?
He's offside.
Well, that's down to his agent, talking to go to Newcastle.
Look at that touch by Joe Linton, man. It's like a bloody...
Awful. With two looks lackluster, I've seen an attack. You're right again, Layla. Hendrick to be player as a striker. He's a top scorer. Let's hoof it to him.
Yeah. He doesn't do nothing else, so we may as well put him up front.
Exactly. And Steve said, this Newcastle team has managed to sap for fun out of watching. Sports is supposed to be an entertainer, and Booze is a team that just doesn't want to do anything but not lose, and he's no good at that. Thank you very much, Steve. You're absolutely on the money.
Right. Jacob Murphy is now going out to warm up. Why didn't he get Jacob Murphy on at half time? But the more important thing, who is he going to bring off?
Well,
because if it's Miggy, then he shouldn't have started Miggy. But there's Carroll and Gale sitting in the stands. You know, I'm not bringing a striker on. I don't need a striker. We're 1-0 down against Brighton in a relegation 6-pointer, but I don't need a striker.
Do you know what it is, Paul, right? You know what it is? One thing I will say, I'm going to be honest with you, right? These players do not want to play with Steve Bruce. They do not want to play with Steve Bruce. And it's evident. It's evident. Got Jake again. If Murphy had started instead of Shelby, Hayden would have been on the pitch. Bruce's lineup lost the game before he started.
Oh, he lost the ball.
Yeah,
That's where we just have no cutting edge, man. Look how much time they've got on the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, they've just got so much time to pass it around.
It's laughable, isn't it? It's absolutely laughable. This is funny. Faces to come off for Murphy, then Miggy will be off for Calvin in the 90th minute.
Yeah.
So next season.
See it coming. Yeah.
Calvin looks straight. I bet Gal couldn't care since he got paid.
Right, come on.
That's better.
It's in the post. Oh my God!
Didn't show emotion.
Oh, what a good shot that was, though. That's just how I look at the minute, I'm afraid. Oh, that could be our chance there, right there.
Yeah, big chance as well. We're not pressing, Paul. Look.
Well, we never do. That's the problem.
They're going back, man.
Oh, what a ball that is. Look at the space Welbeck's got. Thank God he took a bad touch there. He was in. He was in there, John.
He was.
If he took a better touch, he was clean through.
And that was from the hoof ball. That was from the hoof ball as well. And he nearly got to it. I've got no problems throwing the long ball as long as someone gets at the end of it.
Yeah, but that long ball Brighton have just played there is how to play the long ball.
Exactly.
Totally split us.
Again, split us apart again. We are an...
Shelby is absolutely garbage. I'm sorry, but he's just... I mean, get Shelby off for me. He's absolutely rotten to the core.
Get Shelby off. He has been terrible, man. I've got an Italian one. Is that Sabella?
Eh?
Is he Italian? He's cheering for Newcastle. Well done. Absolutely. I'll tell you what it is, right? I mean, Brighton's on the attack again.
It's 2-0. Danny Welbeck.
2-0 Welbeck.
Again, letting him cut across. Nobody going to him.
I'm saying enough. I'm saying no. I'm saying absolutely no. He is done. He is absolutely done.
Look at the space he's got, John. Look at the space. Nobody's tight to him.
I'm saying no. I'm saying no. I'm saying no. It's just no defense. Look at Shelby. Look at Shelby again.
Hello. Hands behind his back. It's just I mean, he's miles away from the ball. I don't even know why he's got his hands behind his back.
This is going to be a hammering. Remember what Amaruda said earlier on?
Theoretically, John, right? This could be at least, 6-0 to Brighton already? If they're taking the chances in the first half?
I don't know what to say, man. I just don't know what to say. What else can I say? Steve was just down there, hands in his pockets. He's saying no. He's not saying anything to the fans, and not to the fans, to the players, right? Nothing telling where to go like that. It's like, doesn't give a toss.
There is no rhyme or reason that this guy should be in the team. He should be manager of this team.
Now, he has got to go. Paul, I hope now Charlie and Ashley are at the stadium tonight watching this. And
even if they're not, John, one of them makes that phone call to Steve Bruce after the match and says, right, I'm sorry, Steve, you've done your best. I'm sorry, but you're fired.
Get him out. Get him out now before it's too late. You've got 2 weeks for international break, right?
And the thing is, John, the points gap is still there, right? It's not like Rafa coming in when we're in the bottom three or anything like that. Or, at the minute, we can benefit from that new manager bounce because we could get a new manager in and just change things around a little bit, give us that manager bounce, and we could get the points that eventually take us away from the relegation zone.
Correct. Someone, I totally agree, someone is going to, I agree with you, all the way. We need a new voice, new ideas, and the players will be well up for it. They do not believe in this guy. There we go again. They're coming forward again.
Oh my God, tackle him! Did you see that?
And I got some comments there. I really want to put my fist for the monitor, but I need to record my videos. Yeah, good idea, mate. John, you shouldn't went to Newcastle tonight. Do you know what? I should have gone to bed. Good strike, though. It was. You are going down, definitely. Have asked yet again for the players. You're right. Ryan Fierce's coming off for the looks of it.
This is supposed to be a relic. Why is he taking Fraser off? He's not, is he?
I don't know.
No.
Jesus, where?
He can't take Fraser off. He's been the only threatening player we've got on the pitch.
Hi, here he is. We got Ollie B here. Ollie, hope you're okay, mate. Evening, gents. Was hoping and praying for tonight, but honestly heartbroken. Please, Ashley, Saturdays are clone. I'm genuinely devastated before we will be relegated now. I hope Ashley and Charlie listening to this. Worst five distance 3-1 defeat. I said 2-0. Malcolm McDonald, just let you know, guys, he said 2-0 as well. Sheffield United beat West Brom and Villa. At least they're better analysts. Layla, you're absolutely right. Danny Welbeck, already matched Joe Linton's Premier League goal tally.
We are. Look at them. They're losing the ball and they're just strolling back. There's no heart. There's no passion. Look at the players they've got on the left here, John.
Yeah. Just not tackling at all. I tell you what, though, John Joe Shelby, I'm sorry, he's definitely getting a 0 tonight. Like, he's a 0 tonight. Most of the players are getting a 0 as well. Joe Linton, he gets a 0 as well. What has he done tonight? Nout, yeah? Manquillo, 0. Again, what has he done?
Come on, don't be bringing Dwight Gale on, for God's sake. Give Andy Carroll a shot, man.
Chip House thinking loose, yes, yep.
Seriously, Dwight Gale is as much use as my morning dump. Just go straight down the toilet.
Yeah. Do you know what it is, right? I mean, under Bobby Robson, right, Paul? I'm going to say under Bobby Robson, Kevin Keegan, right? You know, we keep on saying, how are we going to get on? What's the tactics going to be? Who's going to be starting? What's the score's going to be? Blah, 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 you know? We give it a flipping go, even if we get beat. I can remember some great comebacks. We was 3-1 down against Leeds United, won that by 4.
I was there, Ellen Road, that day. That was incredible.
Yeah.
When, you know, we were 3-1 down and we were down and out, but you always believed in that side that we had goals in it or that we could come back.
Leaders. Gary Speed, Robbie Elliott said, do you know what? You think it's over? You get yourself sorted, baby. You get yourself sorted. Robbie Elliott turned that game. Got us back.
One thing with that team is they never ever gave up. This bunch of, I can't swear because the kids are right next to us.
Young, hungry, passionate.
They're finding my anger quite funny sitting alongside me tonight. They're both laughing their heads off at me.
Okay. And another thing, Paul, we was 2-0 doing against Derby County in 2002. And guess what? Robert.
Look at that table, John. Right? Why West Brom got an R beside them? That's a bit of a mistake. They're not going to get it. I mean, 4 goals difference. 4 goals now is the goal difference between us and Fulham.
Yeah. I agree. I got Ollie B again. Most of Newcastle supporting that. So unfortunately, being on Ashley, this is heartbreaking. Ashley cried through something at the TV when Hendrick came on. Do you know what? I would have just gone to bed. Boost, get the F out. We are the most embarrassing team in the Premier League. We are laughing stock. You're right, Lal. You're right. Clubs rotten from top to bottom's heartbreakers. Embarrassing. It's not over yet to the fat lady saying, oh, wait, it's in that dog out.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, Fraser, do something.
Like, we are effing shit.
You know, there's nothing there. Oh, Hendrick. Oh, that was just amazing football. You plum.
Oh, I had 33 people watching live. 33 people watching me screens live.
So
do you know what? I said before, I started the stream. I want 100 people watching live. 100 people. That's the crack. That is how we roll.
Look at that. He's got time to chest it down and clear it. Chest the ball down in his own box and clear it. No challenge from the bunch of muppets in the black and white.
Hey, Paul, can I say something, mate? Right? This is what happens when you try to play for a 0-0 draw, right? That. You don't play for a draw because you're going to get beat.
Oh, look at Shelby going for the... Oh. Do you know what? I'd rather have Kermit and Miss Piggy up front right now.
This guy is shite. He really is. I'm sorry. I'm going to start calling people out.
What? He's just kicked it out of play.
Jacob's coming on now.
Let's see who he brings off, eh? Let's see if he means business.
He's saying Steve
If
says
he brings Fraser on, I'm going to run up and down the street bollock naked so I get
that's
arrested.
really frustrating being a Newcastle fan. Lela, you're not on your own, pet. You're not on your own. He should be taking off Shelby. Play Henrik. Well, Henrik and Willock in the midfield.
I'd take Hendrick back off.
Sub first sub, yeah.
Oh, look at this, man. How's he been able to bring that down, man?
Took it well, baby.
The thing is, Brighton don't need to, like, they don't need to go all out at us now. But, they probably will because they want to score some goals. They know goal difference is going to be important as well.
Yeah, man. I've got some more messages here. I'm going to fly through it. It must be frustrated being a Newcastle fan. Yeah, I swear, if I see another pundit defending Bruce, I'm going to be so angry. Ryan, you're not on your own, mate. Sorry, Paul. You can't have Miss Piggy up front. She's in...
Yeah, Bruce is eating them. Bruce is eating her.
You guys.
Bacon.
Ryan, oh my God. Sick of
Who's he taking off? Number 23. That is Joe Willock.
I remember I started 8 and 9 Division 2 winning half-time cruising 2-0 up, and then Mickey Quinn turned us over and it ended up 6-2. It was 5. Is it 5-2 first game?
Right. What's he doing here with tactics? Because he's took Joe Willock off.
Henrik and I think it's going to be Henrik.
He's still got Joe Linton through the middle still. It looks like still 4-3-3 by the looks of things, although I'm not sure where he's putting. Oh, has he gone 4? It looks like he's gone 4-4. I don't know. I don't even know what he's done here. I cannot work it out.
I'll tell you what it is, right? John Joe Shelby, for me, he's dropping him a 0. I'm dropping him a 0. Because I'll be in Newcastle on Monday. I've got to do my player ratings on Monday.
There's not many players, John, going to score highly tonight. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, I'm dropping. There's only going to be 1 or 2 who's going to get a rating. So the rest is going to be dropping a 0.
Oh, that's a terrible tackle, that from Dummett. Oh, my God.
This could get worse. This could be bad. This could be bad.
That's frustration, that from Dummett. Like, look how late he is with this tackle.
Oh, that could be bad. That could be VAR, that. Paul, that could go to VAR, that. That was a bad one there.
Possibly, but I mean, I think that's just frustration. That's 100% frustration.
Hey, Layla, Islands are smash your TV in anger and raging. Calm down. At least the 4 husband might cheer us up. I hope I'm going to try to come on Monday, mate. If I can, I'm going to try and come on Monday. So.
And I mean, if you can, I need to know so I can get a replacement if you're not.
Sure. It could well be fine. I think she's working on I remember, I read that. Keep it at tune. Wait, Willock off. That means a 5-2-3-4-2-4. Jordan has to be the worst money spent in the Premier League as ever seen. It's up there. It is up there.
For the amount of money, yes. He's not got. He might have gone 4-2. I don't think he's gone 4-2-3-1.
That's a red, that. Ruda thinks it's a red card, but that's frustration for me. What must Gail and Carol watching England Joe Linton?
Well, I mean, here we are, 64 minutes gone. We're 2-0 down in the biggest game of the season for us in a massive relegation battle, and we still haven't got a striker on the pitch.
No, not at all. You're right. No strikers on the pitch.
I mean, that blobfish cannot come out tonight and say there was positives from this game. There's been none. We haven't had a shot on goal yet, John. No, we've hit the post. Hit the post.
That's not a shot. That's off target. We hit the post. That's off target.
Yeah.
But that's definitely not a shot on target. And he's 64 minutes gone. Joe Linton's done practically now, and he still allows him on the pitch. Take him off and get Carroll on, man.
Nobody's done anything. We're not even trying to cross the ball at the minute.
Nah. Which one's the worst kept Kepa 80 million, Joe Linton 40 million, Maguire 80 million. Well, Maguire, okay, he's not the best defender, but
Oh dear, look at this.
out there, for me, it's gonna have to be it's gonna be Joe Linton.
Corner to Brighton.
For me, Joe Linton all day long.
I actually think this is our worst performance of the season, and that's saying something.
Yeah, definitely. Graham Potter is very, very confident. God, I'm not being funny. I'm not surprised anymore. I'm not surprised. My player ratings on Monday is going to be absolutely a good one. I'm telling you.
Oh, Jesus. Lewis Dunk there and almost got on the end of that.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, cracking clearance, Joe Linton, straight to Brighton player.
Okay, there we go.
Right, go on, Fraser. Have a run. Look, where's the players getting back forward? He's got nobody to give it to.
Great position, and it goes straight back.
This is awful, John.
It is, mate. It's painful, isn't it? Painful. So Bruce admits it's a must-win game, and we have an absolute shocker. Do you think Ashley act now or stick with him? He has to act now. He has to be sacked tonight. Tonight. He is done. I said in my preview, we need a Fraser on Murphy on the wings with Carroll in the middle, and then whipping bars into Carroll because he would be a merit. No, Bruce the Master knows best. David, I can replace John in Liverpool.
Right, John, Souness at half-time. Graham Souness, right? A first half like that is simply not acceptable. They look a grim lot. Fans of a club like Newcastle United cannot be happy watching that, and it saddens me to say that.
That's the sensiblest things he said.
It is.
That's
I'm amazed by that.
And I hope now all the other pundits, right, follow Souness' lead. Okay, I don't like him, but he has made a perfect point. Made a perfect point. And I hope other pundits now will see that and follow suit. Brighton's coming forward again. Not a tackling. Didn't even put a tackle.
They're just not tackling.
Nah.
Have we actually put a tackle in tonight? Have we won one single tackle? I'd be interested to know how many tackles we've actually won tonight.
I'll check out the stats later or tomorrow. A lot of City theatres were out with the Julian Chancellor takeover mess. Bruce hiring. There must be somebody who wants the worst for Newcastle. I think he's right.
That's 3. Oh my God.
Oh no.
John, we're losing 3-0 to Brighton. 3-0!
We're an absolute joke, aren't we? We are an absolute... There he goes. He just stands there. He's done.
He's got no defence after this game, like,
Done.
absolutely none.
D-O-N-E, done. Look at that. No tackling at all whatsoever. No tackling, no defending. He's got to be...
Why is Lascelles standing a yard away from him, though? Why isn't that tight on him?
I'm just laughing, man. Oh,
I mean, it was a good finish by Mopé, like. You know, that's what we don't have, a striker.
That's his first goal since January, mate. Do you know what it is, right? We're breaking records all over the shop. We're breaking records, man.
God, it's embarrassing.
This isn't like that.
Oh my God.
I'm just laughing. He is absolutely... And it's not just Newcastle fans, right? But I've got Arsenal fans as well.
Yeah, I know.
No, do you understand what I'm saying? He's right there. Look at Norwich compared to us. Yeah, they're playing open attacking forward. That's why they're going up. You think you're playing Man City watching this? I played to Souness. You haven't been happy since the second minute. He's correct. Miga ain't 110% fit. What a finish from Mopé. It was a cracking finish, but where's the defence, man? And why is that cross came into? He's under the spotlight. Get this guy out. Get him out before he takes us. Sorry, Paul, but...
No.
Sat the above for that now. The guy's supposed to be more of our team. Yeah, he's standing there and he's waiting for our flimming bus. Do you know what? Players have to hold their hands up as well. At least show some fight. There's no fight. They don't want to play for Boost. Is there? Jesus, what a nightmare. Brian, yeah, but if you know Chelsea, Barkley's 15 mil, Fulham wanted to buy him, and Chelsea said 45 million. That's why they got him on the season-long loan. And he's having a good season. Turned it off. Good for you. Paul's reaction is going to be a melt. Our screens is going to be a meltdown. I'm listening to it tomorrow. More bad if I decides to turn up in front of the goal. And guess what? Brighton won 3-0. Worst performance of the season by a mile. How big this game was. I can replace John on Monday if he needed. What I have to do, Paul, I got to let you know on Monday if I can make it on Monday and let you know Monday morning.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
And if I don't make it, I'll be the first time I'm going to miss it, man, and then I'll definitely
don't worry.
It's going to be 4. Is it 4 now?
May as well be.
Paul, may as well be 5-0, mate. It may just be 5. The more you score, this manager...
It should be 5, John. The chances they've had.
It should have been. It could have been 6 or 7. It should have been 6 or 7, man. We are effing shit. We're effing shit. We're effing shit. We're effing shit.
More than that.
We're effing shit. Hey, Paul, listen. Remember back in 89-90 season, right? Ferguson could have got sacked. Man, you fans was screaming for him to get the sack. And guess what? They turned it around.
Steve Bruce isn't Alex Ferguson, though.
Definitely not.
That kind of stuff isn't going to happen at Newcastle.
Nope, not at all. But Ferguson was offered a new 4-year contract, and he was told, where does the FA Cup or you're out? The following season, he won the UEFA Cup. 2 seasons after that, he won the league. And the rest is history. We are better playing than Leeds.
Fulham now have a 5-goal better goal difference than us now.
Yep.
So everybody that was saying, we'll take a point, you know, the goal difference is only 2. Not anymore, it's not.
No.
And the teams we've still got to play, it's only going to get a lot worse.
Paul, I said to about half an hour ago, sack this loose right now. Sack him now. We've got an international break coming up. You said earlier, get a fresh voice in the team and things will work. But until then, let's be honest about it. They're not going to play for him. Ashley's got to make a decision now. Do not leave it too late. I feel we already have left it too late.
The thing is, John, there's still, you know, like I said before, the points difference is still very close, which gives the new manager a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with this clown, we're only going one way, and we all know which way that is.
Exactly. But one thing I will say as well, Paul, I think the players got to take some of the blame as well.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, they've absolutely done nothing tonight. They've bottled it. They've absolutely bottled this. But your inspiration comes from your leaders, and we've got no leaders. We haven't had leaders for a while.
Yeah, they got no leaders, no passion, no heart. They got absolutely sweet FA. And you know what? It's performances like this, Paul, will get us relegated. And I'm telling you something now, we'll do a Sunderland as well.
Yeah, we'll be in trouble if we go down. Look at Shelby there. Look at that.
Shelby doesn't give a toss at Newcastle now. Get him out. Drop him. Drop him now.
Steve Bruce had a chance tonight, John. A chance to go out there, play a forward formation, an attacking formation with some attacking players on the pitch and try and beat Brighton. And he's bottled it.
Correct. And I'll go further. Like, if we had a goal for the 90th minutes, right, and Brighton scored in the 95th minute to win the game after all the chances we've had, okay, I take it.
Yeah,
it's a kick in the teeth.
It's a kick in the teeth, John. But you know, we've said all along that even if our team loses this season and doesn't play well, like if we lose, but we've given it a go and we've had a fight, fair enough, we'll accept that. But we will not accept this. This is just dreadful.
It's heartbreaking, Paul. To see the club I love, this ain't the club. This is not the club. The club I love isn't the club now, I'm telling you.
No, it's not.
This is a good tweet. This is a good message. Minus 20 goals difference. He has to go. Get him gone. Bring a new guy during this international break and get a strategy in place for Spurs.
Yeah.
He's right. Steve
It's not like we have most of the squad away on international duty, do we?
No. Look at this one. Steve Bruce took a midfield team spent £100 million and made us relegation for an absolute fraud. Ryan, that's my guy. That is my guy. I'd love to speak to Ryan for half an hour talking about Newcastle. And if he's interested, just let us know, mate. You're always welcome to, Ryan. If Ashley stands by Bruce after this, we deserve relegation. Yep, you're right. I feel for near us.
He'll face an absolute mutiny, John, if he keeps him on. I mean, this is just. I mean, I have no words for this. At the minute, I'm just speechless as to how bad we actually are.
You're right. I've got Anu.
Oh, Sean Longstaff. Who's this? Who's this coming on? Well, it's like having a new signing.
Dick. Just for a sack. Anuda, remember he said in the first half, after 3 minutes, right? Anuda is absolutely right. He said we're going to get a battering, and he is right.
Yeah.
He has to go, Jay. He should have gone at the end of the season, man. Are we missing Sheffield United? Yes, we are. At least Sheffield United will give it a fight. But actually,
they've got a bit of fighting spirit.
There's no fighting spirit. Hi, lads. What a lot of effing crap. Yeah. Harry Kane will be licking his chops.
Oh, he won't be. He'll be. God Almighty.
I'll consider 6-0 battering. I'll consider 6-0 battering here. Get ready for that. I was pleased with performance till we could see the talk. Steve, he can just F off as far as I'm concerned. Just F off, yeah.
There's no way. No way in hell he can come out tonight and say there was positives. We played all right. You can't fault the desire. There's been no desire at all. We can get lost with coming out with some of that rubbish and all.
I think it's a joke, man. You're right. I got Mike again, so we played the game with no strikers at all whatsoever. That is the sack. What is happening? Sean Longstaff coming on. Jake, the wall is on. Yeah, every player's to disgrace. I'm going to train next week with a Boosie out flag. And then I've got Layla Aratik following his mail for Barnsley's manager. You heard of this guy? Following he's good, isn't he?
I mean, he's got Barnsley into a decent place, but we're Newcastle. We should be aiming higher than that. You know what I mean? We need somebody who is a proven manager. I know it's going to be difficult because obviously Mike Ashley and nothing will happen until the club's sold. But this is just abysmal. This is just absolutely abysmal.
Oh, close. Rotten to the effing core, I'm telling you. I got Marks and Marks. Welcome to me chat, mate. Hope you've subscribed to my channel. I'm sure you have. As bad as performance I've seen on the boost, and that's the crowded field. Playing for the sack, you reckon? He's playing for the sack. I don't think anyone say he is playing for the sack. That's why he has to put a striker on. Simple as that. Steve Bruce got put in a spliff. Jay, go get Sari. I'll take Sari tomorrow, baby. Take him tomorrow.
I'm sorry you wouldn't put up with this bunch of pathetic layabouts, honestly.
No, put Ishmael's very good manager. He will do well. I've got Ryan Stevens going to say we're lucky with this at that post coming here to hear that quote. I tell you what, I feel like slashing TV up myself, but I'm not a violent person. Bielsa takes a mid-table championship and make them the mid-table permanent. Bruce does the opposite. He's taking a relegate. He's breaking records, man. He's breaking records. Yeah. And I missed one there. Jake, Bielsa, I read that one. And Chabaz, who's all 3 subs and not one of them's a striker. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Spot on.
I'm getting tweets like hayfire in a minute. Wow.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my God. Look at the space he's in here. Oh, how is it not 4-0? How is that not 4? Unbelievable, Jeff.
It should have been 6 or 7 and eat like.
Well, and that's not exaggerating either.
Nah. This is a good one. Every time a Camus goes to the bench, there seems to be a dejected more than so than before. I wonder if Ashley has maybe given Boost this game as ultimate, or is that wishful thinking?
Actually, there's a few people said that in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
That Bruce's persona through the press conference was a lot sort of dejected than it has been, and maybe this is it. I mean, there's no Johnny can't survive after this.
Nah, can't.
I mean,
it should have been 6. It should have been 7. It should have been a load more than that. And now I've got some more messages here. Wow, what was that? Should have been 4-0. Any other order would have sacked him 10 games ago. End of the season, Steve.
10 months ago, Steve, to be honest.
Yeah. Look, the thing is though, Paul, I wanted this manager out before he wanted in. And I've said that so many times.
Yep.
I said it so many times.
Look at us trying to play out from the back, man. It's pathetic. Run around like headless chickens as if we can do this.
Macalester is about to turn into a Ramos or a Messi hybrid, just like the way he looks. That is my guy there.
Oh, what a touch by Joe Linton again. Hey, man.
He's been poor out of the almost 4. It should have been almost 7.
God,
hang on. Let me just just in a minute. That's better. And I've got Brian here. We're playing Sunderland next season. And I'll do all over us again. It's a bastard mess. You're right. I don't want to be sounding negative, man, but let me tell you something. Like, we are absolutely...
John, there's nothing but negatives from it. It is absolutely pathetic.
We're on free fall. Let's be real about it. We're on free fall.
I mean, there's still 10 minutes of this to go if you include injury time.
Paul, I got a Manchester United fan on me tweet. She goes, Brighton are so much better than Newcastle today. Let's hope Steve Bruce doesn't do a runner.
That's offside, surely.
No,
surely Welbeck's offside.
No.
He is. It's a good save, but there goes the offside flag. I knew he was offside. Trust in the old eyes, John.
And got some more messages here. I think it's exciting reading the messages sort of thing. As soon as this game is over, I'm going to go straight on to Bass's channel for full time. Steve Bruce is disingenuous, dishonest sack of crap. Yep, you're right, Jake. We are so weak at right back. We're so weak everywhere tonight. Not one player above the 3 ratings. I think someone's going to get a 0. 6 or 7's going to get a 0 tonight, like, honestly.
Well, I can't see any... I can't see any positives from this. There's just none.
Nah. Paul, I've got 28 people watching live, just drifting a little bit. So,
hey, Jeff Stellan just tweeted out, John. Literally just tweeted out. Okay, Newcastle fans, please don't hammer me, but now I think I understand. So even Jeff Stellan's coming around now. He understands.
Yeah. Let's hope the so-called pundits change their flipping mind and come and say that they understand. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
And we've become so bad, we're happy to hit the plus.
I know.
I'm so sorry that you guys have to pull up with the shite. Bruce has been utterly hopeless since he's come in.
Ginger Perlo's just tweeted out, to think Rafa Benitez is sat at home without a club watching this with his dogs shaking his head.
Who said that?
It's just gone on Twitter.
I tell you what, Rafa, I'm not being funny, he will be absolutely shaking his head to see what's happened to this team. And I'll tell you the worst thing is as well, what about Sir Bobby Robson? He'd be turning his effing grave.
Oh, God.
He'd be turning his grave if he witnessed this. Kevin Keegan will be absolutely shaking his head. All the Newcastle legends will be watching this and thinking, wow. 3 attempts on goal for Newcastle, 1 attempt, just one.
Not on target.
0.
Not on target.
Zero.
Jesus Christ.
I've never experienced such a depressing time as a Toon fan in the past 20 years. I've seen some worse, I've seen some bad, you know what I mean? Look, we said before, we've seen some fight backs, you know what I mean? I can remember one game, we battered someone into submission and we lost a late goal. And then I was disappointed, but we gave it a right goal, you know what I mean? Wow. We've got 5 minutes to go, just put it out of the mystery, man.
Well, 5 minutes plus whatever, plus injury time.
I wonder what positives this guy will come out after this game. He better not come out with that issue serious.
No.
He just lost his credit and love this season. I'm sure, Paul, I'm sure people on Asia countries who will be watching this game all the way through. I'd advise them just go to bed.
Yeah.
I said it before the game. I'm saying it new. Watch out for Marcus incoming.
Oh. I'll tell you what, though, to be honest, I wouldn't be bothered at this stage. I just want anybody but Steve Bruce. Well, not Tory. Maybe he's not Pulis or someone like that. But, you know, Mark Hughes can't do any worse with this lot.
Here, what a project. Mark Hughes, what a project.
Newcastle fans are just going to have to accept that is the kind of manager the only kind of manager level that we are going to attract now is the likes of Mark Hughes and someone from the Championship. We are not going to be able to attract a big name manager to this club anymore. Not at the minute.
Nah, you're right. Totally agree. Something along the lines, 439 Premier League games as a manager, winning rate 28. Just let that sink in. Will James. As a club at Newcastle, you should be hitting the 60s, not flipping 28s. Wouldn't wish Bruce on any club. He's finished as a manager.
Look at this, man. They're just trotting around, letting Brighton have the ball. They're just completely giving up. I mean, that's not what we as fans want to see.
No.
Players giving up. You know, I know you're 3-0 down, but come on. You know, you've got a Newcastle shirt on. Play for it.
Exactly. We pride of open attacking football. That's what we pride on. I got a message from NEFC 360, not a message personally. It says the moment Mike Ashley turned his back on Rafa Benitez, a man who genuinely wanted the best for the club, our fate was sealed. The man does not learn from mistakes. He's a gambler and you continue to roll the dice. He deserves this. We don't. Well said, man. Well said. That's all I'm saying. Well said. Got some more comments on there, Paul. You might be interested in this. They'll say shows horrendous. A manager in the conference would do better than this. This is an interesting one. Sky commentators just said, you think Newcastle were playing Barcelona, not Brighton. Say no more. Bruce has got... sorry, I'm not... You know what, mate? Alex, my guy. Looks like we're relegated. League 2 sides show no bottom in this. A disgrace to the shirt. Just got a tweet from an Arsenal fan. He said, you lot are down, mate.
It's embarrassing, man.
Oh, I say this though, Paul. Harry Kane. It's going to be Newcastle against Harry Kane FC. That's what's going to happen.
Yep.
We even made winless Sheffield United. The fans of 98, they turned us over. So we get beat of Sheffield United. A lucky point against Fulham. Yeah?
Yep.
A lucky point. We took 4th West Brom, but you could say that one is lucky.
Well, we were lucky there because we should have lost that game. Just the fact that West Brom didn't have anybody to put the ball in the back of the net.
This is the thing. You're right. Kosowski's coming in, but guess what? It is so easy. Well, so easy to play against. This has got to stop now.
Mm-hmm. I just want the full-time whistle to go here because this is just embarrassing.
You know, once that goal went in, that was it. That was where we're done.
Oh my God!
Look at the players. It should have been 6 or 7 0. Honestly, look at this.
Dear God!
We're not even tackling. We're not even tackling. We're not even pressing.
Three minutes of pain. 3 minutes left of this pain.
I'm bouncing towards football cans, and this is my guy coming up. Brighton of Albion has just done the double against us. 6-0 aggregate as well, by the way. 6-0. But that tweet right there, he's bang on the money. I can't even say any more than that. Alan Shearer just said abysmal.
Abysmal, that's been kind.
Daniel's story. Simon Bird. Oh, Birdie. It's come out and see it. There's no way Stevens can stay in charge of Newcastle. Should be sacked tonight. Players are down tools. Abysmal poor performance. Clear the decks. Is over. Returns the week off and deletes Twitter from phone again. Let's hope that is right. Mark Douglas says Stevens has got to go. You read about Jeff Stelling. It didn't actually break, no doubt, but we were given the last week off. Been to Hipgrave. Sad state of affairs when you're already watching your teams going to ruin your neat. Pathetic. I'll tell you what, man. Oh, my God. They all come on out. He is done.
He's got to go. He's got to be sacked, John. He's got to be.
On the pitch. Newcastle fans are wasting their time getting hope for this team. I have to agree with you. He says he must win. He admits it isn't good enough. He still doesn't learn. No, Leila Stevens is embarrassing. All non-Mackin football fans feel to use. Simon Bird, the actor, not heard.
Not Simon Hurd, Simon Bird.
Listen, Craig Hawk ready to pounce on this baby. Yay! Mike is in the Middle East at the minute. No decision till he's back. He's in the Middle East.
No, it doesn't matter if he's in the Middle East or not. There's such thing as technology these days. And Lee Charnley is in this country.
Yeah.
So
the next one's from an Arsenal fan. Bruce has to go for God's sake. And that's come from an Arsenal fan. I hope you're okay, by the way. Nice. Hope to God Bruce gets sacked and eat. I meant Bird.
No, he's a reporter in here.
Nah. I'll tell you what, though, I'd love to do the chat, but I'll be on the flipping road tomorrow, so. The worst Premier League team in the ever seen. I've seen some worse. Derby County, Swindon. But wait, that's 2 wins in 20. He has got to go.
John, on the state of this performance tonight, he's got to go. Never just that's 20 games. On this performance, which has been utterly gutless.
That's it. Game over 3-0. Graham Potter is not even smiling. We'll see what Steve Bruce. Keep the cameras on him. Keep the cameras on him. No, he's walking.
Oh, he's straight down the tunnel tonight. He's not staying out.
That's the last time we're going to see from him. Might actually send people back to Carrick Pigeon to see Bruce. Of course, Simon Bird plays Adam on Friday night dinner. At least we aren't as bad as Sheffield United. Well,
yes, we are.
Whatever, mate. Whatever.
Right, John, I'm heading off. I'm going to set up. So I will catch you on Monday night, hopefully. But enjoy your trip up tomorrow.
Thanks very much, mate. Enjoy. Thanks for coming on, my guy.
No problem, mate.
You too, man. See you later.
Take care, buddy.
Cheers, bud. Ta-ra. What can I say? What can I say about the performance? That, for me, that is the worst performance of this season. He cannot continue after this. Steve Bruce just went straight down the tunnel 5 seconds after he fist pumped Graham Potter. The players look dejected. I look at the players now, they just don't seem to give a toss. None of them. And it's painful to watch. If that means being a Newcastle fan, how do you feel about that? Now, I've got to go on Baz channel in a minute after 10 o'clock to explain this. it's going to be absolutely full on. I'm telling you. Look, please smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and listen, thanks for joining us. And I'm going to need a little bit of a break before I come on. And guys, I shall see you guys in a bit. See you later. Ta-ra.